if there's something that
Recording now.
Rain isn't invested in, I can just do it quick.
So, with their kind of wrap up, kind of done by you all, we're just gonna hop right back into it.
Oh,
You guys
question
are
of the
currently.
week. Wait! The question of the week, we haven't answered
wait.
it.
Oh,
Also,
fucking wrong.
while we do that, Sam, you need to be leveled up to
Yes.
level 7.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was her question of the week? It was so fucking weird.
What is
What
your
kind of
character's
food are you?
embodiment as a meal?
Yeah, I don't...
All right, we're just gonna go from top to bottom. No, I'll go first.
I gave it no thought.
It's crazy.
A charcuterie board? I don't know.
True.
All right, pick someone.
Pandora.
A ham and cheese omelet. I don't know. An egg of some sort. It's yellow.
I really thought you were gonna
fucking
say
know.
like fucking like sunny side up. Just for the word
Yeah,
sun.
like a
Oh,
sunny
it's
side up.
a
egg.
bun,
No, that's,
honestly.
that's actually
Just a
fucking
normal
better.
ass banana.
Damn.
Okay, Ray.
You want yellow foods? You said yellow foods.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say what I had for dinner just now: steak and potatoes
Nice.
with some blue cheese.
Delicious.
Shit, I have no fucking clue. Here's
He's
a
disgusting.
I don't know, like a Scooby-Doo ass just big sandwich. I don't know.
Hell yeah!
A fucking 6-decker sandwich. Fucking
Yeah.
That is so funny. I thought it would be like
Uh,
some church meal or some shit.
It's a communion biscuit. It's communion wafers. What a good meal. Wolf Krog.
Wolf Frog is Red Lobster all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, okay, so a whole buffet.
Hell yeah!
Not
Hell
Red
yeah.
Lobster the food. Red Lobster the whole restaurant
Hell yeah.
chain.
yeah.
Yes.
It was
Most
like-
hit points. You got the most hit points. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You got the most.
He do be eating.
Yeah.
He do be eating.
You do be
Xavier-
chomping.
Xavier is like a Twinkie or something.
Absolutely. Raspberries
Like a
or
fucking
blackberries
snowball.
from last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Maybe
blueberries.
it's pie. Probably pie.
Blueberry pie.
Cheesecake. Okay. After that, just rousing question of the week. Now we're gonna hop back into it. You guys are still around this little small campsite, the very nice, like put together tent, a fire that's mostly burned out. That carriage with 2 horses just carrying this large metal reinforced cage, now no longer enchanted with anti-magic. The inside of the tent, that one single bed, very nicely, neatly folded. A large chest with another lock on it. A table and a chair with some sort of notes and writings kind of on the table.
So you guys are about as confused as I am right now. That's a fact.
What
Oh.
happened to your room?
What? Do I remember? What do you mean?
You went to bed and woke up here.
What happened
It was
to my room?
demolished.
Do I have to pay for this? Oh god.
I don't know. I assumed you knew something. What? So this guy
I
just
just
captured
remember
you? Just
going
woke
to
up?
sleep and I just woke up here. I mean, like I woke up one time, then he knocked me out because I spit in his face. But then I woke up again here when you guys were all fighting. I have no idea who this guy is.
We're just off like a main road, right?
You guys are actually on the main road.
Okay. Can we have Xavier just keep a lookout if people are coming? Because it looks like we totally just killed this guy.
Yeah,
it's
we
very,
totally
it's
just
very
killed
early
the guy.
morning. It's like an hour after sunrise, probably.
Can I
Or maybe, like,
carefully
2
step
hours.
out of the cage? Does anything happen?
Well, yeah, at this point, you're out of the cage.
Okay,
You're just
okay,
kind
okay.
of around. We'll say like around the fire.
I don't know if it was some sort of
If
suppressed.
Is there-
we-
I was just gonna.
Sorry.
I was just thinking, are we able to, or can we do like a investigation check to see if there's like any indication on this guy, like who he is, what group he's from, that kind of deal?
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing.
More importantly, where are my clothes?
I have bits of your jacket. I can try and fix it later, but
What?
you fucked up your jacket
No. What?
pretty bad.
Can
Pretty
I
bad.
can I see it? Oh no.
It's like a 6x9 like
We have
strip of your jacket.
we collected the pieces we could. This is largely what led us back to you, but
Just kind of like take it. Just... This sucks. Oh man, this sucks a lot.
we can run by a tailor or something later, and we can try and figure something out.
Let's
If I can really quickly, if we relock the cage Pandora was in, does the anti-magic turn back on, or is it just off?
Yeah, you walk over to the cage, you kind of snap that large padlock back into place, and there's a of energy.
What is that? Couldn't do anything from inside of it.
Can I cast Identify on the padlock and then Identify on the actual cage and see if it requires both of them or just one or the other?
Yeah, you kind of identify the lock and the cage as well. They are magically considered the same item.
But like, what do you need? Like the
You need
padlock,
both.
you
Yeah,
need
it's
both
both.
for it to work.
So it's in conjunction.
Cool.
So essentially, it's like
Cool.
a circuit. The lock closes the circuit.
One can't work without the other.
They're fully attached to each other.
Cool.
It's not like you can take the
Basically, yeah.
padlock off. It's not a padlock. It's just a jail
okay,
door.
okay,
It's just
okay,
a jail
okay,
door
okay. Never mind.
and a key the size of my arm. All right. I think we can try and examine. Cirrus, if you want to, you and Wolfgark take apart this guy's key or see if we can find any symbols, marks, identifiers. He was packing a lot of heat on him, for sure.
All right.
And me and Malik and Pandora, we can take a step inside. Maybe find Pandora a set of extra clothes to wear on the way back.
I mean, I'm wearing clothes. It's just like not the most like weather.
More than a night shawl.
True.
I have clothes in my inventory as a bard. I have like
We all have
4 grid
clothes.
clothes that
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like I have
Yeah.
fine clothes, costume. I don't know why it's in my starting equipment. I have every type of outfit you
Performer,
fucking need, I
starting
guess.
I'll just like
Alright,
take like
so-
a jacket or something and some boots.
All right, so we have Marina and Pandora investigating inside of the tent, and Cirrus and Wolfgang, I believe, investigating this guy.
Yep.
Okay, Malik, where are you going?
I think Malik just has like 1,000-yard stare, and dude's just gonna find a rock and just sit down and just be like,
Okay, Xavier just kind of keeping watch, kind of looking up and down the road. Still pretty early, not really expecting anyone, at least for time being. We'll start with Cirrus and Wolfgrog. You guys can both make investigation for me.
12.
13.
Okay. You guys kind of what are you guys doing exactly? Just looking through like his stuff on him, or looking at his armor, looking at his like face? Like what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'll probably just like be kind of like searching through his pockets, seeing if there's anything of value, anything of like merit.
Okay.
Seeing if he has a wallet on him that has his ID.
Okay.
Yeah,
Similar
that's
thing,
what it was.
but also like looking for like any symbology or anything that he has on the armor, anything that looks like it would be like denote like what he belongs to.
His
Or...
Monster Hunter ID.
Okay.
yeah, let me get that Monster Hunter World badge. Yeah, where is it?
Okay. So you guys find different things. Seriously,
Is he
you
hitting
start
the pose?
looking over his armor, It's very, very battle damaged. A lot of repairs you can see have been made to the armor. Humongous gashes that almost like cut it in half have been welded and like re-seamed back together. Large like just like pot marks and like just like indents in it that have just been left. No markings on it, however. Seems plain, well made and very like sturdy, and you can tell some sort of magical reinforcement to it, but no identifiers. Wolfgrog, you start looking through this guy's stuff. He does have 87 platinum pieces on him. Just in like a small pouch. Other than that, other than his weapon, there's nothing on him.
And what kind of weapon did he have again?
This large, like guts of great sword ass.
Got it.
Like taller than you are.
Okay. Damn.
I will
So-
mention to Wolfgrog, I'll be like, if you're interested, it looks like his armor is probably magical. Maybe it's something to do with him to be resisting some of our attacks, so that might be what that is.
I mean, I could definitely take it. See if I can make any use out of it. I know. I do have a weapon that's being prepped. So once that finishes up, I could swing this around. See what I can, if I can get appraisal on that or anything. But did find some cash.
I'd also want to carry the body over to the shrubs or something, so that we're less in the open if you're going to be
Oh yeah, sure.
pulling armor off of him and stuff. So maybe
Okay.
that's a good idea.
Yeah. I'll kind of just like pick him up and just start like nonchalantly just carrying this guy's corpse to a bush, and just kind of like throw it down, and then just start
What's-
stripping the armor.
What's your passive perception, Wolfgrog?
Passive perception? Let me check.
You need a 10.
Passive perception. 14.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank
So
God.
you keep succeeding on all those wisdom saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're taking this guy's armor off, Wolfgrog. You just kind of start at the bottom. You take off these gigantic like lead pieces. It's like not nothing to even just take these smaller pieces off of the body. Like you're like, damn, you kind of like unpull them off and lay them on the ground.
Yeah.
Work your way up. You take off like the arm pieces, the large arm guards, and just like shoulder pauldrons. You take those off, kind of set them to the side, kind of keeping everything organized. Take the helmet off, and you see just like a regular looking person. One scar like across like most of his forehead that kind of curves down to the side of his eye. Gray skin, this Goliath man. You take the helmet off, set that to the side as well. The last piece you take off is this large, just chest plate, this large like, plate armor breastplate. You unclasp it. It takes you about like 10 minutes to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You eventually get this last ginormous, just sheet of metal off of this person's torso. And as you kind of take it off, their undershirt kind of moved to the side a bit, kind of gets pushed off at a weird angle. And you see that there's some sort of marking on his chest, like parallel to his heart.
Okay. Hey, Cirrus, get over here for a minute. I think I might have found something on him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll come over.
So I'll kind of like take a knife and start cutting his shirt to get a better look at this.
You whip a knife, you kind of cut his shirt off of him, kind of pulling it aside. So you walk over, you see like the pile of armor on the ground, this guy kind of laid out. On the other side, like if his heart were on the other side of his chest, right there is a large tattoo, circular. You can make a perception check for me.
Is Cirrus or a Wolfgrog?
Both of you.
Okay.
Nice.
27.
Nice.
And you said perception?
Yes.
Cool. 16.
16. Okay. We'll come back to you guys. We'll move back. We'll move over to the tent group. You guys walk in. You guys are inside. You see a very nicely well-made bed. That large chest also locked. And then that table with papers on it and the chair. What are you guys doing here?
I'm gonna look at the papers.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
investigate the desk as well.
For sure. A very plain desk, like it's like a computer table more than like actual like desk with like drawers. Very plain. Take a look at the papers. It looks like it's a letter.
Okay. What does it say?
You kind of get the 3 pages together. Seems like he's kind of like halfway through writing something. Let's see. What languages do you speak, Pandora?
Celestial and Elvish.
Okay. This is Celestial.
Cool.
See,
can
there's
both
writing.
read.
In a very like ornate, almost like filigree, like cursive type script. Details how he was coming through the city of Latesh, staying the night. Before moving on, he heard noises outside, went to investigate, found a shifter, took it down, restrained it, and is returning home.
What is that? What's a shifter?
Do I see this as well? If I'm investigating, I don't know if I'm focusing on this
Unless
specifically at the
Pandora's
same
trying to
time.
hide it, yeah.
No, I'm not. What is a
Alright.
shifter?
Considering that he had you in a cage, I presume you. That doesn't make any sense. Which road are we on? Are we on like the north, east, or west?
You guys are
road?
going up to Almwick.
Okay.
So he
Alright.
doesn't say like lichen or anything like that. He just says the word
Shifter.
shifter.
Yep.
Do I know what a shifter is?
You can make a history check or an arcana check.
What am I better at?
I'll do the same if I may.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not better at either of those things. That's okay. Oh, 18! Let's go. We both got 18.
Any adds to that, Pandora?
Nope.
Okay. You guys get the same. Is that history or arcana?
For me, that's Arcana.
It's history.
Okay. You guys get pretty much the same information. A shifter, in a broad term, really correlates to anything that appears humanoid, but can change into a more non-humanoid form, like werewolves, vampires are shifters. Anything that is a humanoid but can become something else is a shifter. Just innately, without spellcasting.
Pandora, you don't know what this is referring to?
I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna roll like just a flat intelligence check for me to see if she would make the deduction.
Sure.
And this is just a flat roll, baby.
6.
Nope! No, I don't know. Sorry. No, I.
Right. Maybe there's something else here that can help us. Is there anything else in this desk, or is it just like a flat table?
It's a flat, like 2-inch thick, like piece
Oh,
of
damn.
wood with
Damn.
legs. Yeah.
Do I find any of my things or anything like that? Like anything that's
Not like out in the open. There is still a chest, however, that is locked.
Take a look at that, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have the resources to open it, so without a lot of issue, you were able to get it open. You open it up, and it's just sort of like a black, like void when you open it.
Is this like one of those like bag of holdings, but like in a chest form?
If I reach inside and think of Pandora's staff, what happens?
You kind of your hand kind of like disappears deep, and kind of like almost shoulder depth, much deeper than you should be able to reach into this chest. You think of Pandora's staff specifically, and there's a impact with your hand. And you kind of pull it out long ways.
Here you go.
Oh. Well,
This is a very, well, I guess it's a very big bag of holding.
I'm
You
gonna take the chest and like
grab
dump
that
it.
side.
Yeah,
let's
we're
lift
gonna
the
like
sucker
dump
upside
it.
down and see if anything happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
There's
Kind of-
dynamite in the chest, and you just kind of open it up, and we all die. We just had a nuke off.
Game
Your real
over.
characters.
I have a backup character.
I have
Fucker, we need a
character.
backup campaign. What
No,
are
I
you talking
don't.
about, motherfucker?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, don't worry about it. You kind of tip it over, almost like if you're like camping or fishing, you like tip like the big like cooler over to like drain the water out of it. You just kind of like tip it over,
Yeah.
and it kind of makes impact with the cloth floor. Nothing happens.
What the hell? I'll just start thinking of my things and just like trying to pull them out.
What are you thinking of specifically?
Literally anything that I might be missing. I don't know what I had on me at the time, but like anything, like my bracers, my stone of good luck, any healing potions, anything like that.
Yeah, I mean that's when you still have access to your inventory, so you think of. Let me see. Let me open your character sheet.
I'll think of my goggles. I'll think of my goggles just to test it.
Okay. The goggles do not.
Oh yeah, I didn't go to sleep with those.
Let's see. If you think of your braces of defense, they come out. Your 3 potions of healing, they come out.
Interesting. I don't
your
go to
stone
bed
of-
with those.
They would have been
Okay.
either in your room or on you.
That's weird. Did he also rob me? I think he robbed me.
So anything that you would have gone to sleep wearing is there.
Oh, okay, got you.
So
That's
you
what I
said
was
your
trying to
braces of
tell.
defense, so that's what I.
That's what I was trying to tell. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Shit.
Do I know of any way to get? I don't know that I would know, or if I would, because I'm a level 1 artificer and such. I don't want to just presume of bypassing a bag of holding. Like bag of holdings, you can turn them inside out and everything comes out. I don't know if I would know if that's just common knowledge, and I can try. I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, you know that bag of holdings, and you've been around that kind of stuff for long enough. The bag of holding you can turn inside out. A handy haversack you can just kind of flip upside down, and a lot of stuff falls out. You know that if that brings it to my point, if you try to rip open or tear open dimensional containers, they do spill out all their contents into the astral.
The astral sea.
All that shit's gone.
I don't know. Like with my quarterstaff or something, I'll just try to break it.
Everything inside there will be lost.
Oh, I thought you said it all spills out.
Into the astral sea.
Astral sea. I missed that part, sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Can I see if it has any sort of runes marking anything on there that I could see as like a tracker or way to identify what this is from anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of look it over. You find a lot of runes on the base. Along the edges, you can tell this is definitely enchanted. This is obviously a magical item. You already knew that. There is what looks like a tradesman's brand. It says HL.
HL. Okay.
Anything else in here at all?
There is still this chest. You're not sure exactly what else is inside of it, but other than that, that's it.
Did I see him using or wearing anything that he wasn't wearing when I woke up again?
No.
Just out of curiosity, if I put my hand in there and I think just money, gems, does anything come out?
Have to be a little more specific, yeah.
Gold.
Gold. Yep. probably like 20 gold pieces that kind of like fly into your hand. You kind of catch, I'll say, like 10 of them. You pull them out.
Alright, it's definitely was his storage. I don't really know that we have any way of accessing it.
So when we read his like journal or whatever, were there other pages too that wasn't just about the night, like last night?
So it's not really a journal, it's like a letter. It's like he was writing a letter to someone or just
Oh.
in general.
Who is
And
it
you
to?
kind of-
Does it say?
It is not. It is not addressed. It is also not complete, so
Why
you're
is
not sure
it
if it.
celestial? That's weird.
That's odd. Alright, I think we take the chest. I don't really see any way that anyone can track it. Maybe we can figure out who the maker was and see if there's anything incriminating inside. I think if the others haven't found anything outside, any more information will be inside. So I think we should hang on to this. Alright, we could take this and join the others.
You guys come out of the tent. We'll go back to our looting team. You can kind of cut the shirt open. Yeah, on a 27 and a 16, you said. I think.
16.
You see what looks like a large, like circular tattoo, taking up a lot of this, like probably like that big, the size of like a palm, like a hand. The outside is like like 2 or 3 like circles of runes, like magical runes that have been tattooed into his body. In the middle of these like circles of runes is just a black circle. In the black circle, in the middle is a white glowing hand that seems to be like piercing the darkness.
Clearly he wasn't just smoke.
Sorry to hear you sing.
How about now?
Yeah, sorry.
Yep, better.
Alright. Yeah. Well, clearly he was no ordinary schmuck. You ever see anything like this?
I mean, after fighting him, definitely not. Yeah, does this symbol mean anything?
You guys can both make history checks.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, Greg.
1 second, I'm rolling.
Gotcha.
14.
14. Doesn't seem familiar to you guys.
Yep. Not the kind of embroidery I would recognize.
What was the symbol again?
So it's like 2 or 3. I believe it's 3 circles of runes, different runes. In the center is in the runes is just a black circle. In the black circle is like a glowing hand that's like piercing out of the darkness, kind of like dissipating the darkness.
And so, question: is it like actually right now? Is it actually glowing, or is it just like
No,
like,
that's how the
to give the
tattoo,
effect?
that's how it's like depicted.
Yeah, it's
white
got,
on black?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that weird like smoky like aura,
Yep.
light aura around the hand.
Okay, but it's not like actually. It's not like pulsing or anything right now.
No.
Okay.
The symbol, it doesn't really look that familiar. I mean, luckily, maybe we can find something in the town. Maybe we can go to the archives and they might have something about this. I suppose we should, maybe we should get somebody can draw this down or something. We can get one of the others.
Yeah. I am interested in this armor though, whatever uses it has.
Yeah, I'm sure Rain or Malik can probably find out
Yeah.
what it does.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I'm not cursed or anything by touching it.
I'm
Okay.
sure it'll be fine. You still having trouble with your harpoon? With your trident? That's still.
Good question. Did I have any during the fight?
I did not have you use the trident in the last combat.
You had trouble hitting him enough, brother.
Oh, really?
You had a rough day.
It was great.
Yeah.
Some of us.
I haven't used it yet. If I do, I will let you know.
You guys start kind of rejoining the group. Wolfgrog, you just kind of collect all the pieces of armor, just kind of holding it. You kind of pick up the sword, and you're like dragging the sword like through the dirt.
Yeah.
Did you guys find anything?
Found some cash. Took his armor. Found he had some weird tattoo on his chest that looks like an indicator or something, but
I don't know if any of you have anything to like write stuff down or something, or but maybe somebody can copy down what it looks like so that we can look it up in the archives.
Give it a peek.
You can take a look at it.
Take a peek.
You guys can both make history checks, if you like.
Flaro! 12.
Okay. Yeah, Rain, you've heard of these guys before. You've seen the symbol once or twice, maybe. This is a group known as the Hand of Purity.
I don't
You
really
don't
know
know
anything
you don't know
about
a
them.
ton about them.
Yeah.
You know that they're monster hunters in every sense of the word. They hunt things that shouldn't be allowed inside cities. They are if you were to ask them, they're like heroes, defenders, people that protect people, but they have a reputation for being very zealous about their beliefs.
Kill the Xeno kind of thing.
Yes. Very like Space Marines-esque. Like,
Yeah.
if you're this, I kill you. That's the end of this. That's the end of the discussion.
Cool. Well, they were writing. They had some writing inside, just indicating he caught a shifter on his way out of Latesh, heading, and this is the road to Almwick. So I think wherever he was going to meet up, it was north. So we shouldn't go that way. I'm a little concerned about this shifter part. I don't know what that means.
Maybe he thought it was someone else?
can you shift?
I don't even know what that means, Wolfgrog.
I feel like at this point I kind of put on like one of the gauntlets to see if it actually fit, and was like, "Can you shift? Can you shift? Can you shift? Come on, Jordan, something cool."
No!
Well, you kind of put on one of these gauntlets, and like you're having trouble holding your arm up.
It's that heavy?
It doesn't feel that heavy when you like pick it up, but once it's on your body, you're just like, fuck.
It's like
What the-
Mjolnir for armor.
Whoa! Yo, this is what the heck? This is
Same
weird.
thing goes for the Sword Wolf Grog. You're dragging it, it's heavy, but not like impossible. But as you go to kind of like, all right, let's see what this thing can do. As you try to like grab it and actually try to wield it, it's like in stone.
What the? Hey, Cirrus, get over here.
Just wield the sword, Wolfgrog. Just do it. Like, what's even
No.
happening right now? Oh my god.
I am trying to figure that out. Here, try lifting this.
Sure. Cirrus tries to lift the sword.
Okay. Nothing. Nope.
Wait, is it really that heavy? Oh,
Yeah, it's not just me. Pandora, get over here.
No. And the rest of you are not able to lift it either.
what the hell?
I told you it's not just me.
I assume there's some kind of magic that they can probably identify on it. It's
The-
those
well,
scarabs seem pretty strong. Maybe it is just that heavy.
Well, no, like I could drag it, but no, it's dumb magic. This magic is dumb. Like,
Of course it is.
Wolf
yeah.
grog every
Um,
day.
This magic is dumb as for dummy baby booby heads.
What? The word shifter has been said. What does Cirrus know about shifters?
You can make a history check.
Yeah, being connected
Everybody
to the
make
moon
a
and all.
history check.
Yeah. 22. It's actually really
22?
good. Anything that like on its stat block has like the shape changer feature, but with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an innate ability is considered a shift.
Um.
That does also
Pandora-
extend to vampires and vampires, even though they don't technically have that ability. They're also considered shifters.
You haven't been in contact with anything that would be like a shifter, right?
What even is a
Pandora?
shifter? I don't even know, like,
Well,
yeah,
This-
Malik.
I'm out. We fought werewolves, right? Like
yeah, we fought werewolves. I was about to
Like
say
we
that.
fought people that turned into humans after we killed werewolves, right?
Yeah,
Am I going
yes.
crazy, guys?
I
No,
We
rolled
I was-
we
six.
fought werewolves that turned into humans, right?
Yeah,
I
no,
was
we
gonna
fought that. I was
get-
just about to say
AJ,
that.
this is AJ out of game. This is
Yeah.
not Malik. This is
Mm.
AJ.
Yeah,
I'm just checking
yeah.
for me because I
Yeah,
thought I was
no.
going insane. I was
No,
like,
no, no,
we
no.
saw
I rolled a 6
werewolves.
on my
No, we did.
intelligence.
We
Yeah.
saw Pandora get bit by said werewolf. We saw Xavier get bit by said werewolf.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I mean, did we fight those?
We don't know,
Tim.
like, if werewolves are shifters, though. Like, I don't, at least, but you guys might.
Yeah, but yeah.
Everyone that's not Pandora.
True.
Yeah, everyone's just looking at Pandora like,
It's just, like, airheaded motherfucker.
Let it cook. Let it cook.
And my point stands.
Let Cirrus cook. Let Cirrus cook.
Pandora, you don't remember what happened? Has there been any other times where you've had missing memory?
No? I don't... How would I know?
You woke up somewhere that you weren't when you went to sleep? Things happened? Nothing?
I mean... I haven't, like, ended up anywhere that I wasn't when I was asleep until now. I mean...
Anything else been happening while you were sleeping?
I mean... She, like, thinks for a second. There was this one time where there was, like, a... Like, I came into my room and there was, like, a dead animal under my bed. And that was kind of weird. Like a little squirrel. Like chipmunk or something. I don't know what that means!
Pandora, I think
Did you step on it?
No? I don't think I did.
And you didn't think about how
I
it
don't know when it
got
happened.
there?
I wasn't asleep. Like, I just came into the room and then I saw, like, blood and I was like, oh, what's that? And then it was like, I thought...
And you forgot about it.
Yeah.
How'd that get there?
I thought it was weird, but I thought, like, maybe... Like, we were staying in a really seedy hotel. So, like, I don't know.
No hotel is so seedy that someone's gonna put dead animals under your bed.
You'd be
Are you sure?
surprised.
You would.
I won't say that this is entirely Pandora's fault because we really should have followed up. I think, Pandora, I think you might be a werewolf.
What?
A werewolf. You
Ah.
got bit by one.
Oh,
We
yeah.
tried. We thought we cured you, but we really didn't follow up about that.
Oh, so that didn't
They-
work? I...
Xavier did get bit as well. We should probably.
Oh god,
But
is
Xavier
Xavier
didn't.
also a werewolf?
I don't think so. Xavier seems fine.
Xavier...
does.
It's fine. It looks at Xavier and he's like tweaking out with his
as you say that, roll
Roll initiative, no.
A fucking tiny little goblin werewolf.
Wait, so like, is that why...
He's a chihuahua.
So is that why... Old dude... But...
That would explain
wouldn't I
your room
remember
was
it?
destroyed. Because you were a werewolf.
But I'm not a different person, am I? Or is that supposed to happen?
I know somewhere we
I
can find out
don't-
about this, but
I don't know anything about werewolves.
this is like a recent thing, right? The reason I was asking questions before is because we can maybe rule that out if this happened before you got bit by the werewolf. Like maybe something else is. It seems pretty likely it's the werewolf thing, huh? But
So
your room,
if
I don't know if you saw, but your room was. There was claw marks all over the room. You smashed out of there. You shredded your jacket. I don't know. That's.
so
And
so now if you're a werewolf, can you shoot your light lasers out of your mouth or something? If you're a werewolf, or can you like punch?
I need to think about this. This is really weird.
do need to definitely find out more what's going on here.
Who do we even
I mean-
ask?
I mean, surely they'll have something in the archives. We want to look up who this guy was anyway, though. I guess it kind of makes. I guess this does kind of track. If you're a werewolf stomping around, he would be the kind of person that would come and try and stop you.
oh god, did I kill someone?
We don't know.
I mean,
We were a bit preoccupied following the trail while it was hot. We don't know.
If you did, I didn't see any. I don't believe so. Not going to put anything in your mouth, Volt, but I don't believe we saw any blood trails or blood splatters while we were following the path.
No.
no. The only person
Reiterate
we
that.
killed tonight is that guy. So
I mean, even if you are a werewolf, I don't think that makes his actions right there. He was. Seems
What's that
very-
mean?
I mean, he could have explained what was happening. He just called you a freak and said that we would. Said that for us to walk away.
Well, thank you for not turning away. All of you.
Okay. But we should probably find out what's going on.
I really need to figure out how we're going to fix my jacket.
That too. Does anybody else have any thoughts while we're still here?
Any
well,
groundbreaking
Rain.
revelations?
At some point, either once we get back, could you actually try and identify these equipment? Because, no joke, it's strange
Yeah, that's fine.
how,
I'd like to.
like, if, like, and
to
like
get
I
away from
explained to
this
him,
area first. Yeah.
yeah, and like I explained to him how, yeah, when I'm holding it, it's fine. It feels like regular armor, but when I put it on or like try and wield the sword, it's like, what the, like,
It's fine.
So,
Let's
get out of here first.
We have this chest. I think we take with us. We can maybe track down who made it to figure out if it has any more information inside. Do we want to take the cage? It's on a wagon. It's on a wagon.
It's up to you.
I mean,
guys. I don't know.
well, so Rain, you said this guy's part of like an organization or something, right?
Yeah.
If
It's identifiable. I will say that it is identifiable.
yeah, so if we just walk around with this guy's cage and we're not clearly part of this organization, that's going to draw some heat to us.
Plus, it looks kind of bad if we're going into a city with a cage on a wagon.
True. So, and I don't know anywhere we can fleece it.
No. Let's just leave it.
Maybe we should
Cut the
leave it
horses loose.
somewhere that we know where it is.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not gonna say we're gonna need it, but if we
We could
do,
take
would
it,
be nice
take it
to know
halfway,
where it is.
hide it. Yeah.
I just hope killing
Not
that
bad.
guy didn't just draw this organization's ire.
Looked like he was. I mean, he was already pretty pissy, so I feel like it wouldn't be
A
hard.
whole bunch of them.
Rather not.
Yeah, as long as we don't like make any moves to be like, hey, we just killed this guy.
Maybe
They
we
shouldn't-
wait till we don't leave any tracks or anything. That might be a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah, that's
On a
smart.
main road, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
You don't really need to. There's so
Yeah,
many
how we-
people
how
traveling
we-
this; it'll be hidden by tomorrow.
I wouldn't mind heading back now, though.
Yeah, we have to see Ackrell tomorrow as well.
We do.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do here?
I don't believe so.
Long and arduous.
If Cirrus sees Malik sitting to the side this whole time, he's just
At this point, Malik is walking back. He's probably about
Probably
Well,
left
like-
like 45 minutes ago. Dude, he's just
Yeah.
started walking back.
Oh, where's Malik?
see him kind of. We kind of see him off in the distance, kind of just walking on the road. Not like running, just walking.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
Let's head back then. Is he acting strange?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we see what's up? I mean, well, also, is this? No, we killed the cultists, so it's not like none of us have killed anyone before. Or not, yeah.
Right.
So
I don't know how well Malik will handle being confronted. Maybe we'll see if he's ready to talk to us in his own time.
He's been a bit reclusive lately.
Has anything set him off? Has there been
I mean, more
It's
than
hard
usual
to-
as far as I know.
hard to tell what's normal and what's
I've
not?
been locked up all night, so I don't really know.
Well, let's head back then.
yeah, we'll
Dickhead.
deal with
It's
that.
hard to tell what's normal, you dickhead.
It's true.
Yeah, you dickhead.
Well, you gotta say that loud.
Dang it.
You being too loud, that's you.
Okay.
Can I firebolt the tent and just kind of get it collapsed? And I just want to make it less of like, hey, this is an abandoned campsite.
Yeah, for
Please
sure.
come look around, everybody.
Yeah, for sure. You send a firebolt, kind of piercing through the roof very quickly.
I do have a
catches
question.
flame.
What are you guys doing with the chest? Is
That
it
is a
staying in
question.
there?
No, we have it. We have
Okay.
it.
So you guys are carrying this chest back. It's big. You guys carrying it back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could put it on the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we took the cart, I don't remember.
Is it like a giant like college dorm chest,
It's
or
big.
is it
Like you're carrying it like this?
Yeah.
Like arms
So it's like-
outstretched. It's
yeah?
huge.
So it's a
Wolfgang probably
college
has to carry
dorm.
it.
It's a college dorm chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolfgang probably has
Okay.
to do it.
Okay.
If anything.
Have you tried like tipping it upside down and shaking it or something? Like, is that?
I mean, nothing came out, but if you reach in there and think of something random, you might have a chance. I went in there and thought money, and I got 10 gold for it. But
Money.
slow down. It has a trader's mark on it, HL. I don't know if in the city, maybe we can ask around and see if there's. I can't ask him because he's not here. What was the name of the trader, the enchanter that Xavier spoke to? That he told me to talk to.
That was Genshai, Keenseeker.
So not HL. All right. Maybe we can ask around. I'm a little concerned about asking around because this person may specifically make things for these people. And asking around would let them know. But
Yeah, it might be good to
He
lay
never-
low for a little bit
yeah.
to see what
He
what
never made
he
it back.
draws.
So I mean, like, and his letter never got sent. So like, do they really know like who I am or like?
No, but we can
No,
assume
but
that they'll figure something that's wrong
if
and
we
go and find
find
him.
HL and he says, "Why do you have the thing that I commissioned for the order that hunts everything that's not immortal?" That's weird. So let's keep it to ourselves.
Yeah,
Out
that's
of game,
smart.
you're thinking that we would need to like figure out who it is without letting dude know. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like we gotta find out who
yeah,
HL is without learning it from HL, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys start making your way back. Wolfgrog, you kind of put the armor on the cart, kind of drag and drop the large sword
Yep.
onto the cart as well. You guys kind of like 1, 2, 3, kind of lay the cart on the large chest up there as well. The cart visibly kind of like sags like 3 inches as the chest gets placed on there.
A lot of shit in this thing.
Apparently, holy crap.
Okay. You guys start making your way back. Guys.
While we're on the way back, there's 2 things that I want to try. Just like, okay,
Yeah.
let's just give it a fucking shot. I'm gonna reach in there and I'm gonna think letter.
Letter.
Do I get
Okay.
any letters?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You put your hand in there, you think of letters, and 3 sealed envelopes kind of hit your hand. You kind of catch them. It's kind of like reactionary. You pull them out. They're sealed. They're wax sealed, like papers. The seal has been broken.
Would you look at that?
The wax seal has the same stamp. Those without the
same.
runic circles, just the black circle in the hand.
At the hand. Yeah. Okay. I hand the other 2 letters to the other 2 just so we can like, yeah, let's take a look at the.
Okay. You kind of look through them. You see. Just roll a d6 for me. See which one you guys read first.
Yeah. Three.
Okay. You pull out one letter. You open it up. It's only a couple words. It says Oryx, vampire, and then it says older male potion shop.
And based on how they're written, does it look like, are any of them like crossed off or checked off? Like, does it look like a list, or does it look like it's like a?
Each letter is, you open the next one, just for reference. You open the next one. It says Gravelfell, Dampier, young woman, and there's nothing else after that. Just young woman.
Oh my god. Is this in Celestial as well?
Yes.
It's a fucking hit list. He's getting his orders. These are bounties. There is a potion
shit.
shop. There is an older male vampire in Oryx that works as a potion shop. Works at a potion shop.
Guys, it might not be a bag of holding. This might be a 2-way thing, gang.
Yeah.
You open the last one. It says Latesh, werewolf, young female Ismar.
Well,
Oh, they got our 6.
And they got my gender wrong. No, I'm kidding.
you get your gender wrong.
I
Relax.
do!
Sure, you do.
I didn't want to say it.
Oh, shit.
Wow, I can't believe
How
this.
long has he been
I can't believe this
following me
Monster
for?
Hunter is actually problematic.
In 2023?
Is
SMH.
this? If this is, we're on our way back right now. Like,
Yes.
if this is just his treasure trove of anti-monster stuff. If I reach in and I think wand, what happens?
Oh my god.
You think wand,
Yeah.
and something does connect with your hand.
Ooh.
You pull it out. It's like this, probably like 7-8 inch long, like gnarled. It almost just looks like a stick, like something you'd pick up as a kid and be like, "It's a wand."
Avada Kedavra.
This
Is it any different than my basic arcane focus?
You have to cast identify on it to know for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an idea. Can I reach
There
in
could
and think
be-
like,
There could be an armory in this thing. It's just access to wherever their stores are, whoever these people are.
yeah? Can I reach in and think like
Robot.
trophies, like hunting trophies?
Like, what do you think of?
Ah,
Okay.
like whatever, like
Aw.
proof of a kill or anything like that. Or like,
You have to be pretty specific,
all right,
or else like 1,000 things could come flying
Yeah,
at you.
like-
at once.
like
That
on
wouldn't be
monster
awful.
heads, like
Okay.
monster heads, like mounted.
Okay, so mounted or just monster heads?
Or monster heads.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you. Let's see. You think of head, and something comes flying up and makes contact. It almost feels like a very soft, like thread almost, and then you realize that it's hair.
Oh
And
no.
grab it.
Oh, I'm kind of grounded. Like, oh no. Oh
You
no.
Slowly pull out
Oh no.
a starch white hair, blue skin, yellow eyes, and very like pointed teeth. This is the head of an Oni.
Oh god.
Oh, what the hell?
Is it looks like it was hacked off a body, or was it like?
Yeah, the head is like an angle. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, they certainly like to collect trophies.
Jeez.
We need to be
Thinking-
careful with this.
Yeah.
I do have one more thing I want to try because maybe it'll tell us a bit more about him. I'm gonna try reaching in and I'm gonna try thinking of a holy symbol.
Okay. Something very hard and metallic hits your hand. And you
I pull it out
Pull
and
it
see
out.
what symbol is on it.
It's a platinum, like embossment on a very nice like golden chain. Looks like it could be worn as like a necklace almost, or just held. It is the same symbol that you've seen 3 times now. That just black circle, just that void of darkness, and then the white hand peering out.
Do we know like if that's a god symbol or something?
You can make a religion check.
Yeah. What is religion? Is that wisdom? Or is that intelligence?
Intelligence.
It is intelligence.
Glad.
Which is
See?
stupid.
Yeah, a wizard is better at that than a fucking cleric. 15, okay. Anybody
I will
else?
also probably ask, probably show Rain and ask, like, do you know if these are associated with Any specific god? Because this came out when I thought of holy symbol.
We'll see if I can roll higher than whenever I rolled Arcana. You have a higher modifier for religion than I do. Nope.
Nope. Does not ring a bell as anything divine.
Strange.
Very weird.
I think if we want to ask around, though, we should do it in a different city.
Maybe.
Because they obviously seem to be aware of a certain ASMR.
I think.
True.
I mean, I think these are the biggest archives that we're going to find on this continent. So, but we don't really need to ask anyone there. We can just look for books. So, but we
It's
should
true.
probably check the archives here.
That's true.
I'll say
But
on that
also,
thought,
at least we have like something physical to reference.
yeah, on that thought, Rain and Sears, you guys can both just make intelligence checks for me since you two are kind of having this conversation.
Go hide.
Oof. Definitely not Rain. Sears, you get a sense just like the way it's written, like it's not these orders aren't directed at anybody. The single bed, the single tent, the single cart for really one person. It looks like these are very like solo like expedition. So only one person is really sent out and given orders. So unless this person were to report back that he did not kill Pandora, it probably won't be known for a while.
Yeah.
Agent 47, just assume the job's done.
Basically, unless you hear
On to the
different.
next one. Yeah.
I'll reiterate that to everyone.
Yeah, with the amount of heads and the strength of this individual, it's probably you assume that it's assumed that he succeeded.
Took 5 of us to beat him, so that makes sense.
Are you guys like okay? Like that was a really rough fight.
Yeah.
Okay. You say so.
Okay.
Here's my worry though, like it does seem like we do have time, but eventually, if he doesn't come, then they know where he was last. They probably know what he was hunting because he received orders to hunt it. So they will know that that is what happened. They'll be able to get a pretty, straightforward idea. Is there any? Maybe I just don't remember. Did Rain cast Identify on specifically on the trunk?
He
Not
is
yet.
not. No.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, maybe if we can identify, if we can find out it's a two-way thing, maybe we can manufacture some fake orders so that, like, at least maybe they'll think that he was after something else at the time. Like, that's if it's a two-way thing, but I don't know, that might be the best we can do.
Yeah. If I have time, I'll identify the chest.
Yeah, you can.
For however, how much time would I have? Because there are multiple things people wanted me to identify.
I mean, you guys have it's probably like 2 hours to get back, and it takes an action or 10 minutes to identify.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I'll do the
12
chest, the wand, the armor and weapon. We pulled off the boy. I don't remember what else, if there was anything.
You're just doing it. You can chuck in the
amulet.
holy symbol as well. Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
okay. Okay. You identify the chest. It is. I don't believe I've made it in D&D Beyond quite yet, but we'll make that before next session.
I think the big
it
thing
is
is
known
it's
as-
a two-way item now.
Yes. This is known as a personal vault.
Okay.
Up to 5,000 pounds of equipment can be put in this thing.
Holy shit. It's ours now.
Is it two-way or one-way?
It is one way.
Okay, thank God. Yeah, it's ours.
Nice. That makes me feel better. Okay.
The
Cool.
wand is it identifies as a hag's wand. It's just a +1 to attack rolls.
So it's a +1/1.
Yes, +1 wand. Yeah.
Cool.
The armor is known as Lightbringer armor. It allows you to pick one damage type other than piercing, slashing, bludgeoning damage, and you gain resistance to that damage until you change it.
That's wild. You get to change it like at rest and such.
At a long rest, you can change the damage type
Wow.
that you're resistant to.
Crazy.
Wow.
You do get the sense that it needs something to be active. Like, not anyone can just put this on. And I'll say Rain's smart enough to put 2 and 2 together, that the arcane runes around that tattoo are probably what links him to this armor.
Gotcha.
So you would need a tattoo of this group to wear this armor effect.
Well, we can sell it and scam someone about it. I don't know.
The weapon is known as a Lightbringer blade. It does 2d10 slashing damage and 4d6 force damage. You need a strength of 24 to wield it.
Oh my God. What a hell.
Well, that's really
the
useful
future, that's
for a
really
level 20
strong.
wolf grog.
Yeah, keep that in the bank.
Who has the bag of holding?
Wolfgrog has it now.
Wolfgrog, blade, this is for you. This is going to be useful for a far off, very distant day. The armor, I think we can either try and scam some poor sap out of it, or we can throw it in the river. And personally, I don't think I want to create a paper trail.
True. I would rather throw it in the river.
Yeah. You can just drop it off the side of the cart even. Someone will find it.
Okay.
Any objections?
The
Going once.
It's not at all connected to like the holy symbol as far as we can tell, right? Like the whole like it needs
I
to be the
think-
runes. It can't
I
just
think
be the
it's
symbol.
runes. I think it's the
Yeah.
runes.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it's the
Yeah.
actual tattoo.
Yeah. Okay. Seems like probably we should get rid of it.
Oh, the holy symbol. It is a holy symbol of the light bearer.
We have a name. Light bearer.
Oh God!
We have a name.
Heretics.
We have a name that works.
I don't see that guy.
No, you don't.
False God. Heresy.
Is the name Lightbringer familiar at all?
You can make history. Mouse. You can make a history or religion check. Serious.
Fucking hurt my neck doing that joke.
I'm putting the
Um,
wand in my pocket. I'm gonna
okay.
use that sucker.
Damn.
So,
Oh no!
Sears
You
don't know
you
shit.
think of
Why
some
is
far
it
off-
intelligence?
It doesn't make any sense. So you have +5. You think of some far off reality where someone with a golden rays behind their back
Shut
is
the
threatening.
fuck up! You're annoying.
But no, it does not ring a bell.
I don't think we should look
Well,
into
gay. Good thing we have the archives of the Khan right here.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
I think we could literally just shove this armor off the wagon as we go and just
Wait,
forget
what?
about it.
Why? What
We
happened?
can't
I
use
don't
it.
know. I'm
We
sorry.
can't use it. We can't use it.
We need
You
the
have
tattoo,
be-
but why are we
you have
throwing
to
it
be
away? Why
tattooed.
don't we just keep it in the vault? It's 5,000 pounds, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
so time
I'm
out.
sure.
I have a question.
Are we planning on getting a
pipe dream.
tattoo?
No. Can you wear it? You just can't put it on. Like you can't activate it, but you can still wear it, right?
It's
It would act
super
as
heavy when
mundane
you
armor.
wear it.
And it's also heavy.
That's
Yeah.
no problem. But it looks like that armor, right?
That's
It,
true.
it looks the same.
Do we see where
Okay.
I'm going here,
That's fair.
children?
That's fair.
God.
We can throw it in the vault.
It was also made for a man that's taller than all of you, so it's
Hey,
going to be
guys.
like
Grog.
putting on
If
2XL shirts.
If it was
Guys.
attunement, it would shrink.
If
Okay,
you could
here's
actually use it,
another
it would
question
shrink.
I have with you all. Which of you actually has proficiency in heavy armor? Because I'm looking at us, and I don't think
Heavy armor. It is heavy
Just
armor,
the
ain't it?
cleric.
It is heavy armor, ain't
It
it?
do be
Just the
heavy
Ain't it
armor.
heavy armor? It do be heavy armor, don't it?
It do be heavy armor.
It do be heavy armor.
It's plate.
Never mind. Fuck all that. Never mind.
Cool idea,
It
but
do be
also
heavy armor.
it'd be
Yeah,
like,
it do be heavy armor.
stop!
The-
You
the
violated the
cleric-
law.
The
That's all we might
cleric
need
can
to
wear
do,
it.
though.
Oh, yeah,
We
you,
get
you're not a
expertise in
workman.
deception, and we
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, let's just get rid of it.
What is Sirius and Rain? We'll say you two are doing this because you're kind of leading this decision. What's your guys' passive perception?
Pass perception 15.
18.
Okay. On an 18. Sirius, you notice inscribed in the chest plate, like the side that was actually like facing his torso. You see two things inscribed. That same brand H.L. and
Okay.
A.Vathai. It looks like a name.
A dot. How do you spell the last?
Thai. Looks like the first initial of a first name and then a last name.
Yeah. A Vathai. Okay. Interesting.
And with an 18 as well. You do see under the name it says Lightbringer.
Interesting.
Seems like a title.
Yeah.
HL is definitely a personal enchanter smith to all of these people. If they made the chest plus the armor, and the armor is bound to that too, probably don't want to interact with him. Alright.
So you guys keeping it, throwing it away?
I think we can. Yeah, we have a 5. That's a good point. We had a 5,000 pound thing. We might as well. Plus, it's one less thing for someone to find and
My whole
ask
thing, I was
questions
about to
about.
say, if we throw it away, then if
Someone's
someone
gonna
finds
find
it, that's yeah.
Yeah.
I would also say if we find someone, probably not Borath, but if we find somebody else who's maybe a less scrupulous person that we could sell this armor to, who won't ask questions.
You think Borath
At the
isn't
end of the day,
sketchiest
what it
motherfucker
looks
we know?
like is if they do find this motherfucker, it looks like he just got done up by 60 bandits. You know what I mean? I don't care how strong you are. You get jumped by a whole 100 people, you're going down. You know what I mean? It looked like he just got left for dead and robbed. So,
I mean, did. Okay.
Yeah, I
You
guess we
guys,
could.
unless there's anything else, you guys return back to the Latesh. What do you guys want to do? You guys have until it's going to be late afternoon tomorrow by the time Ackle arrives.
I'm gonna go see my room.
Okay. Anyone's going back to the Paradise Oasis?
yeah, I'll probably go back to the Paradise Oasis, take a bath.
Cool. Okay.
We'll probably head back. I think we'll head back first because we'll all go together as a group to the
Cool.
to the archives. I think.
Okay. So you all make a stop at Paradise Oasis. You all head back in. There's a few people kind of meandering around having a late breakfast. It's probably like 10, 11 o'clock at this point. You all kind of go up to your room, and or you kind of stand at your door for a second and like push it open. It looks like a tornado went through this room. The small window, probably like the size of like a regular like house window, is just shattered out.
Oh my god. I feel super bad, so I'm going to like. I don't have proficiency with carpenter's tools, but I'm gonna try my best to clean it up and fix things if I can.
Yeah, you spend a good like. How do you want to like make it like to where like everything's cleaned, or just like do like a little bit?
Everything.
Cool. You guys eventually kind of try to find Pandora. They're just in their room for like 2 hours, just picking shit up.
I'm gonna head to the person like in charge of like giving out the rooms at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say, my friend had a really wild night last
Same
night.
fucking brain. Same brain.
So I'm sorry. And I'm going to hand them 14 platinum. And say,
Okay.
this is for the cost of repairs and hopefully your discretion.
Yeah, you come to this this middle-aged, like younger Irakroka man. He kind of takes the coin and he goes, "Wait, listen, we discretion is one of the things that we do better. You guys be safe."
What do you mean by that? What do
Thank you
mean
very
by that?
much.
What do you mean by that? Hey, nephew, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, cool. I will minus that. That's our boy paid for that.
You fucking better, fucking pussy, pussy.
There we go. I'll head
Oh,
up and
shit,
tell
should add
Pandora
that in, huh?
I paid to get the room sorted. You clean up as much as you like get your stuff, but it'll be fine.
You didn't have to do that. I'm the one that messed it up.
Oh, it's okay. It's
I immediately go into my bag and I'm like looking for the money to give him.
Oh, it's fine. I don't need money. We're a group. I've never had to like deal with money before. I don't know why I would start now. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Just like slowly put the money away.
All right. You guys spend some time here cleaning up, paying for the repairs. Pandora, you're given a different room while yours is repaired. Unfortunately, it is kind of across the building. It's like on the other like wing of the building.
That's
So you're kind of moved away from your friends.
It's okay.
Who all is going to the archives?
Me. Me. It's a me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wolfgrog? Sam!
I think both Sam and Bren are BRBing, and I'm actually gonna
I
ask if
assume
I
they'll
can
go.
too, because I need to make a coffee real quick.
Cool. We can take a break for like 5 minutes if you guys want.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be back.
we're go.
That was actually kind of big. I wasn't actually expecting there to be letters.
Surprised you guys honestly looked into it that much.
Mm.
There's a lot of shit in that thing.
Yeah, no, I imagine. Hey, Ren. We're doing a break.
It's like it's very quiet.
Yeah. Is Rain coming to the archives as well?
I don't really know that I have any. I mean, I can contribute to the search. What are we searching for specifically?
That's what I was gonna say. I think we're looking into like, so we want to
Like
find out
the-
like what the organization this guy belongs to. Also, probably how we either cure or help Pandora control lycanthropy, whatever. whatever they pick.
Lovely.
And the main reason I ask is because I can upcast enhance ability,
I
so
would
that I
love.
can give it to a few people.
I would love to take a short rest because I got 2 spell slots and one of them is from leveling up. So,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty fucked up. My health is okay, but I got no tools. So I can try and take a long rest or a short rest and arcane recovery, and then I can come along if I have time for a short rest. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys kind of hang out here for like 3 hours.
Cool. I'm
While
gonna,
Pandora cleans up.
I'm gonna burn some hit points. A hit die.
Frog here?
Let's do a hit die.
I think he is BRBing as well.
Roll my damn hit die, please. Fuck.
Damn.
That's what happens when you got D6s. Man, I'll do another one. I got 2. I have a lot of them. Better, I'm at max. Short rest. Do. Confirm.
I
What's your
return.
guys?
Arcane.
Hey, what's your guys' max hit points? Trying to figure out how
58.
well I'm doing.
71.
58. Hey, I got 58 as well. 71. Okay.
Tuffy.
Arcane.
True.
How well who's doing?
Hit points.
Huh?
How well who's doing?
How well I'm doing, because I got 58. It feels
Oh.
low.
Not in terms of healing, in terms of knowing
Good,
what
I
hit
was about
points
to
are.
say. I think I'm at the bottom. I got 52.
Okay.
Okay, I got a second and a first back. Not fabulous, but I'll take it.
Are we getting a short rest or a long rest or what?
Yeah. I'll say everyone but Pandora because Pandora spends those 2 hours like fucking around in the room.
Fuck!
You're like working. Actually,
Gets a short rest.
I mean, you haven't used any resources.
I
It's
am
true, you didn't do anything.
You're at full hit points.
No,
that
I'm
basically.
not. I'm 15 out of
She's at
71.
8.
Are you really?
Because she was at 0, yeah. Or they
Oh,
were at
that's
0.
right.
He clonked me.
Yeah, beat their ass.
And I will attune to the. It's just a wand of the War Mage +1.
Yes, essentially.
Yeah, cool. I'll do that. I'll take it.
Okay.
There you go,
Dude,
Pandora.
my rolls to hits are pretty low.
Bam! That's a good cure wounds.
Cool.
Counterspell.
Where'd it come from?
April's here early. Fuck you.
Fuck
Counterspell.
you, yeah.
Rain and I both got
Oh.
counterspell. What's up with it? Let's talk about it. You know to get shit off.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
reactions
Pandora,
are
you get
annoying.
27 healing. Have fun.
It's all fun and
Me
games
too.
until I mass slow the entire party with some random bullshit effect.
No problem.
It's a good spell.
No
That's
reactions.
good.
Fuck all y'all.
It's a good spell.
That's why he didn't want to cast on him. Okay. Who? I'm gonna assume everyone is going. If you're not going, say so now.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Okay.
Malik ain't got no. He got no fucking interest in books. You think this motherfucker's a nerd?
Oh,
Trying to go to
I thought
fucking
you meant-
library.
I thought it was we were meeting April. Sorry, never mind. I was like,
Oh.
what? He doesn't want to come.
Oh no,
meet
I want to go to
April?
that. I think I need to go to that one, guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Persuasion checks all around, everybody. Persuasion checks all around.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, minus Malik, head to the archives at the con. Let's get the music back in here.
Yeah. Well, we're just about to walk through the doors. I'm going to, at 4th level, cast Enhance Ability on Pandora, myself, and Rain.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's get some study music in here.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Lo-fi YouTube
So,
girl.
lo-fi beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By Harry Potter,
I love
Gryffindor
that.
common room.
Lo-fi beats to research cults to.
So they are cold.
It's just critical vibes. It's pretty good.
Now, this is Lo-Fi 2023. Okay.
This is the music I listen to on the daily. It's my favorite type of music.
Listens all the time.
Okay. How long does enhanceability last at 4th level?
It lasts for, I believe, 1 hour. Let me make 100% sure for you, my guy. Concentration up to 1 hour.
Dope. Okay. You guys can do a few different researches. I'll say you can pick one topic to research individually. You guys will research for, I'll say, an hour because that's how long enhanceability lasts. At the end of that hour, you can research something else for an additional hour. Or you can double down on your first choice, but it is a much higher DC to gain more information.
Oh. I'm gonna go after
If you're not satisfied.
group.
Okay, you're researching the Hand of Purity.
I will. I think Cirrus will. Pandora, while we're here, maybe. I mean, I can look into it for you. But just maybe you know best what you want. Maybe we should look into how to cure lycanthropy.
We don't need to worry about this Hand of Purity.
Control
if you
it?
are not a
Yeah.
werewolf.
I mean, I know it's a lot to put on you. You only just learned that this is the case, but we should probably find out what we should do about that. We don't want you to be a danger to anyone.
Yeah. Let's look into like what it is and like how it works and like maybe the cure. But I also still kind of want to know who this group is.
Definitely. Well, that's because we can each research things individually. The only reason I said, like, I can look into it for you if you would like. I was just suggesting you because you best know what you would want to do about it.
Okay, yeah, I'll look into like shifter shit, and
Okay.
you can look into like Hand of Purity maybe.
That
Okay.
sounds good.
Rain, what are you looking into?
What am I looking into?
Look up the names, the AL and A Vathi something.
I'll say it's going to be very hard
Yeah.
to
this
walk
is-
into like the Library of Congress and look for like a guy's name. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, I have a
You
feeling
can.
this is not someone that is well known. I feel like this is their personal armorer. is
Okay,
my
here's a suggestion.
suspicion.
He could also like
do
be
you-
famous, but it's going to be hard.
Yeah,
He
I
could.
mean, might as well have
here's
like
my
the
idea,
most
then.
intelligent person make the hardest saving throw.
that's true.
Yeah.
I will also say if you don't want to go that suggestion, I have things I could look into while I'm here for personal reasons. Maybe you could just look into the Hand of Purity stuff, and I could look into that.
Are you looking into what, the Hallstrom? Beacon
Yeah.
Or something else?
Oh no, so specifically looking into there's a group that was, I think I mentioned this before, there's a group that I'm looking for. They used to be a part of our organization, but then they
Right.
split off, yeah.
A cult offshoot from your cult. Okay. This is fucking
Little bit
dancing in the
mean,
dark,
but-
lo-fi.
Yeah,
It took me a minute. It was like, I know
Appropriate.
Joji.
I've recognized Joji anywhere.
Appropriate.
I think it'd be appropriate for you to look into your history. I can help Vendor.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Get just because it's a semi-serious topic. Let's get the.
I
less,
knew I recognized the tune. I'm like,
Let's get the less funny
oh,
music in here.
it's
Reason we could be complete. You
Okay.
should be with him. I can't
So,
compete.
intelligence roll?
Ugh.
Or-
Yes, everyone make a investigation check at advantage because of enhanceability.
Oh, with my luckstone, I
Lord.
actually had a +1, but I had to read it.
oh, thank God for advantage.
What? Nat 20. Oh.
Nice.
It would have been a 2.
Atu.
Good job,
Okay.
I wasn't the one researching the important stuff.
That's true.
God. Okay, we'll start with the highest roll first. A 27. One more time, just so I don't stray too far of what you're looking for. Explain to me again what you're trying to look up.
Exactly what Sears told me to, which was
Which was
So,
what he was
any,
the way you were gonna search
yeah,
it. Yeah.
and any information about like the name, the hand of purity, the Lightbringer, the title of that, well, what connection it has to divinity, since we found a holy symbol.
okay.
Who, what,
That.
where are they? What did they do? Blah blah blah.
Cool. Okay. So,
The about page of the website.
yeah, their Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
The Hand of Purity is, like you already knew, an organization of monster hunters. They are very specific. They're very niche because they only really go after things that have the shape change ability or shifter. If they're attacked, they obviously defend themselves, but they're not going to go after like hags. They're not going to go after like bandits. They see that as like beneath them. That's not their.
They don't do typical monsters.
No.
Just humanoid infiltrating.
Yeah, so like a Behir, like a beholder or something like that, that's not their concern.
Interesting.
Backwards.
Interesting.
The actual monsters?
They only care about the ones that can infiltrate humanity.
They were at one point a very like upstanding organization. They were very like, if you have a problem with like a cult of vampires or like a herd of werewolves, they were the ones to call. They were very like, for the people. They had like small outposts in most towns, like alongside the Adventurers Guild, stuff like that. But as the world kind of began to develop and get a little bit more advanced with technology and just culturally and things like that, they began to kind of almost devolve and become a lot more radical. Very like if you allow the wolf into the hen house, it will attack. It's kind of their mentality. They used to be all over the place, all over the world. They do still act all over the planet, but their headquarters is a very large compound, this very large castle in the ice fields above the Cinder Empire.
Where we are now.
Rhymedale.
Rhymedale is the actual city. It would be
region.
west. It would be
This
west.
whole
of Rhymedale.
area. This whole area and shit.
It's like
So pretty close to home. Okay.
it's like here, kind of somewhere in there.
So pretty close to fucking home. Damn.
He was heading north as well.
To
He was heading
Almwick,
north,
he's
so-
probably gonna get a boat and go up there.
Yeah.
Jeez, why take them all the way back? Like, instead of
Good
just
point.
killing them.
That's a good fucking
Chop
point,
you up
actually.
and find more.
There's more. They are a very advanced society. They date back to before the Divine Divide, when God still walked, where arcane means when the goddess Khan still walked, where magic was amplified by thousands of times how it is now. They are one of the only organizations that kept that ability to harness that level of power. They have books, they have the means, and they have the knowledge to do shit that they did back then. They're one of the only organizations or factions that still retain that knowledge. They didn't lose it.
It's educational, based off of it's passed down. It doesn't seem like it's a
Yeah.
sorceress thing that they imbue. Or
No, it
it's-
seems like it's very like it's very like you there's like a 80-year-old like master blacksmith that emboldens
Yeah.
these items with magic, and he teaches like his son, and his son teaches his son, stuff like that. That's pretty much what you get for them. That's pretty much all there really is to get as far as historical knowledge. They do, like I said, date back forever ago. So the organization has been around for a very long time.
Alright. Cool.
On a nat 20, you get really the only thing you can get about the light bearer. It is the light bearer is a nickname. It is a sort of like alternate title for a deity, but you're not sure which deity that is.
Are we really not sure?
It could be a deity that used to be one, or it could be a false deity, or it could be Alsham, which is kind of like the
divine
general assumption.
being.
It could also be a false god that was a nickname for that false god that they followed. You're not really sure.
Cool.
Or it could be like how like in like Warhammer they call the emperor like the god emperor. Not a god, but
He is
that's what
the
they call him.
emperor, not a god.
Apostate.
Heretic.
Anything else? Right, then you want to look into any questions you had, anything like that?
The radicalized nature is more of kill first, ask later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Which is kind of why they're not really welcome in just like civilized towns much anymore. It's like an organized.
Because they
like,
just
foothold.
see some like spec ops guy come in, cut the head off of the baker, and leave.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool, okay. That's all I got.
Okay. We'll go to the next highest roll, which will be Pandora. You're looking into shifters as a generalized term or lycanthropy specifically.
Probably a little bit of both, more so lycanthropy though.
Okay. Yeah, you with a 16, you found a couple things. Let's see. It is the general like assumption or like the known fact, which is really no way to prove, is that lycanthropy, along with vampirism, originated from Maladia, the betrayer, the below. Back when they still walked, it was sort of her presence, kind of walking and wading through, the actual this plane, just sort of just spread disease and sickness. In the first werewolf, in the first vampire, in the first Oni, all these like first of like monsters came just from her existence. A 16. You get that it starts as a disease, which is transferred from one to another by biting or by like blood connection. And then just kind of general knowledge about werewolves, like they roam in packs, they transform on full moons, stuff like that. You do also learn that the longer you have it, the harder it is to get rid of.
How do I know if I've had it for a long time? I'm gonna look into like what they can do.
Okay. There are many records of werewolves like cutting down heavily armed military and guards, just like scourges of night. The very high and very like advanced levels can call upon others, can like summon other wolves and other like wolf kind. They can lead packs, they can be formidable. Their skin can become as hard as steel, it can be like wearing armor.
And what are the downsides?
Downsides is that no matter how strong you are, there is always that like animalistic side. There is always still that curse in your head. Even ones that have been around a long time still give into that urge every now and then. It is also not easy to control when you first get it. So a lot of werewolves, I would say probably 70% of werewolves are killed within the first 2 months of being turned into a werewolf. Like if you see a werewolf out in the wild that is alive and can control themselves, they're powerful. They're strong.
Okay, interesting. Is there anyone looking at me?
You're in the middle of like this very busy archive, yeah. No one's like over your shoulder, but there's people around you.
I was gonna like see if I could save some of these pages. I'll just write it down.
Okay.
Down some like
Yeah, that's easy enough. Anything else, Pandora?
Nope.
Okay. Serious. You're looking into the off branch, the luminary, correct?
Yeah, looking into the luminary. Also, if they have, like any, because he doesn't know how like others see them. So like he's looking into like, hey, what do they have about the Radiance? Let's just see if I can find anything.
Luminary Moog.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta go back in my notes for this shit. Ah, damn. Okay.
God damn.
Out of game, Ryan. You can tell me to shut the fuck up and fuck off. Do we know what the Radiance is? Like AJ, because AJ am blanking. Did you explain that?
No. I think
Then
the
shut
only
the fuck
person,
up, bitch. Don't tease me.
the only person in character that has heard Cirrus say the Radiance is Pandora.
Mm-hmm. I remember you said it a while ago. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It makes me
Okay.
playing Hollow Knight. I'm just like,
Sorry, I said the radiance is who you're investigating. Yeah, on a 13, there's not a lot I can really give you, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
I mean, you look for a while. I mean, you do find like written records and some very brief knowledge of your actual, like the main branch of your organization. You know, very, very small. Like there's a group of worshippers on this planet. They're kind of keep to themselves, and like here's kind of how they work. Like a very like, hey, did you know in England there's this small group of really just general information.
Definitely.
But nothing about the Radiance, unfortunately.
Nothing
Anything
about the
else?
Luminary. Yeah.
Luminary Moog.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
I gave two confusing names. Yeah, that's
So if correct me if I'm wrong, it's the Radiance that is the offshoot. Because that's what's in the Google Doc.
the
That's
Luminary
Google
are the offshoot.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just reading.
Two light-themed synonyms.
Yeah.
Go
Ryan
wrong
just
there.
like Sam for real. He don't know his own
Weird,
backstory.
weird.
God damn it, Ryan.
Weird.
Sorry.
It's like
Luminary is the offshoot. You're right. I saw the big like bold that was like the Radiance. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what it is.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
So full.
You guys do that for about an hour, kind of get what you get. You can cast the spell again and look at something else, or double down on what you looked into.
I have literally no spell slots left, so
Cool.
I think I am. When Acro gets here tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm good. I think. I was just along to help.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you found out the most out of all of us. So
Actually, I do have one thing, but I'm gonna DM it to you.
Okay.
For the rest of my day.
Yeah, I think that's everything from Cirrus. I assume do we share the information that we learned?
I share some of it, like the basics, not like the pros and cons that I was looking up.
Yeah.
So I was looking at how dope it is to be a werewolf, right?
And so I'm like out of character. It's like very interesting. Didn't look how bio to cure it. Interesting. Looked up how dope werewolves are. Interesting.
Hey.
I don't know.
Do they have like armor skin and they can summon wolves?
Sick.
I just imagine like they got distracted, like they meant to look up a cure, but then they got distracted and was just like, wait a minute.
Oh no, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, Cirrus is done.
Same.
All right.
I feel like. Okay.
All right. You guys, anything else you guys want to do for the rest of your day?
There is something Cirrus wants to do, but he'll I suppose at some point, because it doesn't really matter, because time is a bit nebulous, kind of thing. Cirrus is gonna, while they're all together at some point, he's gonna say, so I do have a question, because Xavier did give me this chunk of malachite. What are we doing with it? Are we just keeping it? Are we...
I'm talking about mine. This one?
Oh, no, I'm talking about the one that Xavier gave me, like the big chunk, that's... I don't know. Well, you're free to do what you want with your chunk. I'm just saying I was given this chunk, and like I feel like it needs to be a party decision, especially because it could bring attention to us. But also, we did find it as a group, so
Well,
Find
actually,
malachite?
I don't.
First
day
session.
one.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, that's
Actually,
probably why I don't know.
if we're in the archives, can we research? Because we don't know. Like, how much is this
Yeah,
shit
actually,
worth?
that's maybe a good idea.
Yeah, you can roll if someone wants to help someone else. You can roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'll help Rain.
Yeah.
Cool. That's probably the smart choice.
Yeah.
You'd think that. Watch me roll a 1.
2 ones
What am I
actually.
rolling? What am I rolling?
Investigation, not advantage, because you're being helped.
Could happen. It could happen.
It could happen.
Well, 1
30,
in 400 chance.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you look at a lot of like trades books, and you kind of know what to look for. You have read plenty in your time.
Yep.
Kind of focusing more. It's weird because like you kind of like go down like the line of progression. Like, okay, cool. So like crystals and like resources and like ore, and then you go, okay, cool, malachite, and then it goes like this. It goes blacksmithing and then enchanting. And it like splits.
Okay.
Which are those paths you want to really focus on?
Would blacksmithing include arcane focus creation? Or is that enchanting?
That would be enchanting.
I'll do enchanting.
Okay. So you focus more on books written by people kind of like your group, wizards, artificers, people like Borath, people like not more focusing on people like Janshai, people that make like actual armor and weapons, more focusing on people that make staffs and wands and magic items. It essentially, the way it works as far as enchanting an item, making an item from scratch, from nothing, you would need something to hold the magic, so like a necklace, a ring, a wand, or whatever, that's mundane. You would need a certain level of spell slots to expend, put into it. You would need some sort of catalyst, like a item from a monster, a gem with some sort of magic inside, like a heart from a dragon, something like that, to like spark the magic to happen. There's a roll based on that, based on what you're trying to do, what materials you found, and it's a very, very dangerous thing. Like you can take a lot of damage. It's like a number of dice equal to the amount of slots you've expended times a certain amount, so it could be very dangerous. It could kill you. Malachite puts like a smooth like barrier on it. Makes it a lot easier to do. It makes it a lot harder to blow up in your face, which is why it's very expensive, very rare, because it's hoarded.
How expensive?
Make another investigation check for me.
Like, Like
How much did
a
Borath
platinum,
offer me when I
like a
showed that shit to him?
platinum by the pound
Okay.
level, if you even can buy it by the pound. Um, investigation. This is a straight one.
Yeah.
I mean, Borath offered me like $3,000 for some scraps of it.
Yeah. And
It's expensive. A 10, I would say. Go ahead, Cheers.
Oh, I was gonna say because like just to have stock in my mind because I think I messaged Brent about this at one point. So talking to Juice says that he has like a goblin forearm size, and that's the one that he gave to me. I believe Malik has like a fist size chunk,
Like a baseball
and then
size, yeah.
yeah,
I got
and
like
then
a yardstick.
you have the like 3 foot like fucking yeah.
And Borath offered me $3,000 for the baseball glove size.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Multiplied
What?
by 20.
I think you can go
I don't
advantage,
even know.
actually, because I assume Sirius is still helping you, unless he's like wandered
Yeah.
off.
I'll
Yeah,
take
no,
it.
definitely.
Much better.
Yeah, much better. Yeah, it is very expensive for 1 pound, which it is pretty thick. It's not really. It looks like a glass, but it's heavy like a gem.
Dense. Cool.
For a pound, it is 1,000 gold pieces.
The Borth was pretty straight on you.
Well.
Okay.
That's if you can find it.
Yeah. And it's never sold by the pound.
No, you've not found malachite anywhere other than the cave.
Yeah. Okay.
It's never even come up.
Cool. I think that's all I got.
Okay.
Just spur of the moment thought, but there we go.
All right. Anything else?
I will bring up to everyone. Is this? I suppose. Then my question is the reason I even bring this up. So when I cast my spells, I cast it through a holy symbol. If I'm thinking in the future, I mean, I want to use a holy symbol of Elsham, preferably the one that I have at the moment, because I don't think we can find a symbol like mine, and like, you know, seeing his symbol, it's a different color to the like normal Elsham symbol, which is the reason why I bring it up. If I can just enchant the one that I have to be better, and it seems like this is probably the way. That's why I bring this up to you.
I mean, Xavier found a guy that can probably do it too. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not an enchanter. I can try, but I don't have the facilities to do something like that.
You can do
At this
anything
point,
if you put your mind to
Thank you.
it.
I mean, I'd say that we could probably go to Borath. I mean, seems
Honestly,
the most trustworthy. But
you would think that, but every time I talk to him, he reveals something new without giving me the information that's actually required.
does seem a
Should
bit
we
cagey
threaten
about that,
him?
doesn't he?
Like, I don't think that would be good considering he owns the magic items in this continent. But last time I went to talk to him, tried to get some information. Instead, he reveals that there is a sect of Runeborn off in the desert in some ruins that could possibly help me understand what's going on.
Right.
And the only information that he has is for his own personal research. Kind of makes him the most knowledgeable source on Runeborn, considering we didn't find that information in the archives. But we kind of just get more questions about him the more I talk to him, and he doesn't really give the information that's being asked for as much as lead me on in this point.
Maybe we should
Helpful,
rifle through
sure.
some of his
The
stuff.
most helpful, not really.
Doesn't he live in his shop too?
I don't know.
I can go sneak around.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
I think it would be a great idea.
Let's not.
while what you're saying is a fair point, it seems like maybe this is just maybe either a sore subject or maybe, like something about the Runeborn. Does that mean he can't be trusted with the Malachite? That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. You do make a fair point, though.
It's up to you. That one's up to you. You're the
I
one
mean,
that's trying to do
that's why I
something
bring it
with
to the group. Like we all found it, and if I reveal this to Borath that we have this and we have this in a high quantity, it's a risk to the group. I don't feel confident making that decision on my own. We weren't there when you showed Borath the Malachite.
But, I think
Because
if we're
at
going
this
to do it,
point,
we
it might-
should. I think you should go in without the Malachite and see how much that would cost you.
Right.
So
Because
they might be
last
able
time
to take care
I
of it
did try
without
to.
that.
Yeah, that is a fair point. I did, because I have tried to find, something, but apparently he doesn't like stock them. They have kind of a lockdown on them. Maybe,
Is there not a
kind of
holy
controlled
site?
by the church. Well,
Not
the
a
church, yeah,
wonder-
but I'm not
Pilgrimage?
exactly.
I
Yeah.
wonder if your little eyeball can tell you something about Borath. I mean, he's not like loyal to him, is he?
Did he have anything to say about Borath? I don't remember.
No.
You guys in there pointing at Borath.
We should
Interesting.
try.
They're aware of each other,
They have
and
they have history.
they have more history than we. Yeah, exactly.
And you attuned to this thing?
You're not there.
No, I'm AJ asking you this. You
Don't worry
attuned to
about
this thing? Great. Great. Wonderful.
Anywho,
Just because I'm not out doesn't mean I can't hear you guys. I mean,
I think we should sneak around and find what we find.
I'm not sneaking around.
What
your
is he
shop.
gonna do? Like
that's
he-
probably
he-
not a good idea.
Did it last time we were fine.
Just Rain hears this.
I mean, last time.
I'll tell you what I'm doing, Pandora. I'm going to go back to the inn and I'm going to write in my spell book and rest.
Last time you guys tried to steal something from Borath, he looked at you through the wall to see what you were doing.
Oh.
Yeah, he saw everything. He knew from the start what you were doing. He let you take it, which was very concerning, but I guess it all worked out.
Maybe
I confronted him about it. I showed him that I had.
Right.
He didn't give a shit.
Maybe I'll just
Yeah.
give him all my gold again. Who knows?
Probably don't do that.
Kidding.
All 800.
2,000, by the way.
What part? Me?
I'm going back to the inn. You're
I
welcome.
thought we
Ah.
were at the end,
Do
but
what you
yeah,
want.
let's go back.
I will go see Borath, but I have to be right back for a second, so we can
Cool.
run that one side. Get back.
Anybody else want to do anything?
I might want to go with Cirrus actually, because I'm curious now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sneak around, but I am gonna like try and do some insight checks. Suss him out.
Okay. Malik and Rain, anything you two want to do?
Not really, no. I'm just kind of bulling out Hakuna in and Matata in.
Okay. Wolfgar, you here?
I think Sam might have passed out.
Yeah, I think he sleep me.
Sam!
Sleeping.
Sail.
Samothy!
Sam.
Da 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 da
Family.
da 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 da.
Yeah.
All right. Let's let him sleep.
Breed.
Okay.
I'll use the next 7 hours to transcribe the 4th level I got a couple days ago, and Sleet Storm that I found.
I'm trying to
Cool.
find the two-button bandit in the elevator.
The elevator.
Ignore him. Ignore him.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Malik, what are you up to right now? What is Malik doing?
Trying to find the two button. Honestly, probably literally just like taking a bath, getting food, hanging out with Mort, playing on the loop, just bowling, piping cheeks, just bowling, like nothing of any value of any sort, just bowling, dude.
Yeah, you're kind of like, we'll say you're like in your room, or you're kind of getting food. We'll say you're in your room at one point, just kind of just mindlessly, kind of like picking at an instrument, just kind of making some noise. You see like a small cup full of alcohol, kind of across from you on like one of the tables that you were drinking. It's kind of gets like lifted up into the air. Gets kind of like tilted and sat back down.
That's not weird. That's weird. That's suspicious. Am I like in public with everybody?
No, you're like in
A
your
lot of
room.
people? Oh, I'm in my room. Oh, bitch. Bitch, you got 3 seconds, or I'm going to bed.
He's kind of like appears. What?
Motherfucker, you don't gotta be invisible when we're in here, motherfucker.
You never know who's gonna walk through the door.
Who? Who's gonna walk through the door, Mort? Who?
You got plenty of company, boss.
Bro, you be in here? You fucking freak?
Where am I supposed to go?
The outside! You can fly, you weirdo! What the fuck is wrong with you?
You closed the door. What am I gonna open the door?
A window?
The windows that are
Do
closed?
you just turn to a corner, brother? What the fuck? I'm just roast more for the next hour.
He vehemently defends himself how it's not weird because he's not because he's an imp, which doesn't make any sense.
You think he turns into a corner? He watches.
Okay.
The dog just in his cage.
Yeah, it's literally like it's like the dog walks into the room while you're having sex. You're like, leave, fuck out. Okay. Okay. We'll run it with Borath while we're in for Sirius to get back because Pandora's going as well. You and Sirius head to the Arcana Depth. You guys head in. There's like 2 people in there, kind of walking around, looking at stuff. What do you guys want to do? Or what do you want to do?
I'm gonna see what, first, what's available today.
Okay. Let's see.
I discover that I cannot learn my 4th level spell. Will not let me.
Damn.
This sad day must wait longer.
Okay.
Ride life. Life
Sad.
good.
Life good. Why fight back? Fight, why?
Heal life. Heal life.
Why?
Life's
Life
sad.
God.
Life
About life.
sad.
Regret. That is
Regret?
Regret.
Kill life. Okay.
Heal life. It's so visceral.
There's a couple things in here, actually. Let's see. So there is there are boots of Elvenkind. There is a cloak of protection.
Hang on, I'll look these up. Okay. Keep going, that's great.
There is an elemental gem. There is an ever smoking bottle.
Interesting.
There is a periapt of health. And there is a necklace of fireballs.
Those are all bangers.
Periaptive health? Wait, hang on. Periapt health.
That's like the immunity
Good
from
one.
disease.
Yeah, you're
Also
immune to
stabilize-
contracting any disease while you wear it.
Constitution.
If you're afflicted with the disease effects are repressed while you wear the pendant.
How much is the
I'm
cloak?
thinking of the wrong thing then.
You're literally a werewolf.
You're thinking
Shut
of
up.
the amulet of health, I think.
Yeah, I am thinking of the amulet of health. What is the cloak of protection's price?
For the cloak of protection, it's gonna be 4,000 gold for that.
Fuck.
Because it's just a flat +1 to AC and bonus and saving throws.
Anything that is under 2,601 gold pieces.
Okay. Alright, let me see. Let's see. I'd say the ever smoking bottle is 1,500.
Ever smoking bottle.
You just open the cork of this bottle and just produce just smoke just endlessly, until you plug it again.
How much was that again?
We'll say it's 1,500. Yeah, it's a 60-foot radius of smoke pours out of the bottle when you use an action to remove the stopper.
I feel it in my bones that I'm gonna need this. I don't know why, because otherwise
So it's
I really
essentially
wouldn't.
it's a 60-foot smoke bomb.
Yeah.
And every minute the bottle remains open within the clouds, if you like uncork it and leave it there, it increases by 10 feet every round until it reaches 120 feet radius.
Why do I feel like this is gonna be a good fucking item? Nah, no. Okay, I'm too tempted. I'm just tricking myself. Okay, I'm not gonna get anything. 'Cause I don't have enough money. But
I'll say if you want to have someone help you, the elemental gem is 3,000.
I just watched you gaslight yourself, Danny.
The elemental gem,
I
the
definitely
elemental
need this.
gem allows you to cast conjure elemental once.
what type
Which
of
elemental is
elemental
it?
gem? Yeah.
It is. No, let's let the gods decide. 3. It is a fire elemental.
So the red corundum. Oh. I like that. Okay, can I try to haggle a little bit? Just like, hey, I gave you a lot of money before, and I like, I don't know, I think you're cool, and I'm sure you think I'm cool.
Make a persuasion check. Make a persuasion check. I'm not doing this dance with you.
Okay, 1 second. Persuasion. I think that is a.
You need a 15.
I need a.
No, we'll say you need a 14. I'll knock it off by
+2.
1.
That's not the worst. Fuck. 12.
Damn.
Oh well.
Close. No.
That's okay. That's okay. So like, I'll make sure no other customers are around.
You wait like an hour, I would say, or you wait like 30 minutes, and eventually the 2 people that are in there purchase their things and move on.
Just gonna stare at him for a minute, like, you're a really dodgy person. I don't mean
Alright.
I don't mean like suspicious. I just mean like you don't answer our questions.
I've answered 1,000 questions every time any of you walk through my door. I answer 1,000 questions.
But you do it in a way that you like don't actually answer.
I don't talk to anyone else more than I talk to you all.
I feel like I feel like you know more about the Runeborn thing that you're not.
I know a lot of things that you don't know. So many things. But it would take me a year and a half to tell you all the things that I know that you don't. That was not an insult. That was a general, actual estimate.
Is there anything that like we absolutely should know about all this Runeborn business, so you know, like Rain doesn't die?
I've told you a lot of things. I've told you enough to where that your friend is not in immediate danger. I've taken
like we just have to
magical
go to
measures.
another continent just to see if there's even a chance. You know?
It's my fault that they're not on this continent.
It's just I feel like you are a accomplished person and you have more resources than you are letting on. But that's just a hunch on my part. I don't know.
Let me tell you what I can do, Pandora. I can make a pocket dimension that you're sitting in currently that can be accessed from 9 different points across the planet. I can teleport anywhere I want to at will that I've been before. I'm very close to achieving the pinnacle of what we can do as mortals. I can do a lot. What I could also do is run a shop and allow people that are not quite at my level to get there. I can also stop your friend from dying, which I
is
have done.
Really interesting. Why could you do that?
For all the reasons that I just named. I have done what you're doing now for longer than you've been alive.
It's a very specific subset of skills to know how to stop a roomborn from dying.
Yes, it is.
Why didn't you know about all that?
Because I researched it.
Why did you research it? What made you so interested?
Here's the thing, Pandora. Just because you are becoming friends with someone does not mean that you are owed their entire life story.
Well, you
There are
saved
things
our
that I
friend's
would like to
life.
keep close to my chest, because they're not things that I would really like to talk about.
We're not friends? Oh wait.
We can
Mic's
hear.
not working. I don't know what happened. So we're not friends?
I'd like to think that your group and I are becoming friends, but it doesn't help when you interrogate me. I won't
I'm
lie.
not trying to interrogate. I'm trying to help my friend.
So am I.
What? Who are you trying to help?
Your friend.
Oh. I'm sorry, that was Danny. That was me being an idiot.
It's like
Sorry,
watching.
Sirius, we started the
It's
scene
like
without
watching
you.
a train
Oh, that's
wreck,
fine.
dude.
I-
Oh my
yeah,
god!
oh.
It just
I'm
kept
not good at
getting
persuasion.
worse. Pandora kept digging themselves. I'm like, dude.
Hey. Take it away, Sirius.
Yeah. Sorry, I was off in another part of the store. Is
I was upstairs.
Sirius, yeah.
is everything fine here? What's
Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Like,
anything I
genuinely,
can
like,
do for
Pandora
you?
doesn't look like they did anything sketch at all.
Sirius looks. Sirius. Brad looks like he's like okay, like he's like as if he just got interrogated for 5 minutes for no reason. Or he's like, I'm not mad, but I'm like, what? Like, what do you want?
I want to know more!
Well, I'm not sure what that was about, but Borath, I spoke to you before, and you mentioned about how like the church normally has like a lock on like holy symbols and things like that. If I were to give you one, would you be able to enchant it for me? Is that a service that you have? Is that something you can do?
I can try. Usually, things that channel divine magic need divine magic to make them.
Right. Okay. So that would be outside of your purview? I feel like I'm picking that up.
Let's say I don't want you to waste your money by putting it in my hands when I'm not altogether confident that I can do it. If you need a wand or a staff or a scroll, then I'm your water to us. But for things of that nature, you're best
But
to
now
look
he has wands.
over there.
Okay.
Man, there's owls in here.
You don't got wands. I know. I looked.
Do you know specifically of any divine enchanters? Is that something that the church normally offers? I just want to know
The
where
church.
to direct my attention.
The church should, assuming any kind of looks you up and down, you're in the club.
Yeah, maybe a different branch, but surely.
Sirius is in
I'm-
every club because he's super cool.
as- Thank you, Pandora.
You're welcome. Wait, don't. No! I was gonna take a screenshot!
That'd be good for the thumbnail.
Yeah, that would have been.
Would have been.
Please, I beg of you. No!
AJ's tired of me to the thumbnail. Sorry, Sirius, go ahead.
No, it's. No, I think that's pretty much all that I wanted to check. Got anything new?
Yeah, let me go to the
I
list.
think we
one
went
more
there literally yesterday. Oh, okay. This is.
Yeah.
No, he has new inventory every day. Perks of being the only magic shop on the continent.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Hey, maybe
Has-
that's how with the Dominion of the War game.
Ever smoking bottle, cloak of protection.
Yeah. He has. I'll just kind of go over real quick.
Elemental gem of the fire. elemental.
Parry up of health, and necklace of fireballs with 1 bead left. He has ever smoking bottle, an elemental gem, a cloak of protection, boots of elven kind, and a +2/1. Just because, fuck you, man.
I got a +1
Oh.
one now.
Oh, I've got a friend that would really like that wand.
Yeah.
It's sold out.
No, I'm not buying shit from him.
Ah. Hey, I didn't. God damn it, I didn't research it. Hey, Mr. DM man, Mr. DM.
Yeah,
man.
what's up?
Is lycanthropy a disease?
Don't get it.
That's what I was trying to say.
Who knows? You
Suppressive.
didn't research it. Who knows?
Well, because the thing is, it's
You can make
suppressed.
a
It's the thing,
health.
It doesn't cure it. It just means, yeah. Anyway,
You can make
Hey,
a medicine
don't
check
turn
or
into
a history
one.
check.
let's go medicine. 21.
Okay. The early stages, the very beginning stages of lycanthropy and vampirism are considered a disease.
Okay.
As it gets stronger, it is considered a curse.
I mean, because Pandora is here. Pandora, if you want, this will suppress it. Like, as
Oh, Borat.
we're not in front, we're kind of in front of Borat.
Just standing across from him. He's like,
That's
Maybe I
That's-
don't have the money.
how much is it?
let's see, for the periapt of health. Let's
Probably
see.
turn up the price just for me.
Say it's 2,000?
2,000.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I do have the money. Hang on.
I got the money.
But I'm not gonna buy it. That was an excuse. I'll just be. You don't have to. Like, we don't even know if it'll work.
How much is the cloak of protection? Also,
The cloak of protection is 3,000.
Yeah. That one I could pitch in for. Like 2,600. Well, wait, never mind. I would have to attune to it, and my attunement slots are taken up right now.
Wait, what?
I have a quarterstaff of warning, bracers of defense, and stone of good luck.
yeah, those are.
They're good
Um,
ones.
I get the. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the parapet of health.
Okay.
Hey, maybe it can suppress shit like when I'm like going nutso or something. Who knows?
Is it? Wait, actually, that's
Attunement.
probably a good question. Is it attunement?
It is not.
It's not. Cool. Easy. 2,000.
Yep.
Yeah. I will take that and I will hand it to Pandora. I'll say it's up to you, but the option's always there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. You all and back. You guys take the night. Anything you guys want to do during the night before the next day? All right. You guys wake up the next morning.
Spells. I
You guys
stand.
have about half a day until Akril arrives. Or Akril, rather. Anything you guys want to do? Okay. You guys can't just wait until he gets here. If you guys want, we can just skip to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got nothing else.
All right. You all. Where do you guys wait for? Until you guys wait. Why are you guys waiting for him? You guys are meeting him right here, in front of the statue of the king.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Probably just
choice.
fucking on that. Surprised you'll find like a park bench somewhere in the center there.
Yeah, easily enough. You guys just kind of sit and wait for a couple hours. It gets like probably like 3, 4 o'clock. Eventually, you see kind of
Take a long
walking.
rest? Sorry.
Oh
Yeah, this is you guys slept through the night and woke up. So yeah, you guys can all take a long rest. Change any spells you guys might want to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give you guys a few minutes to do that before we move on.
I'm good.
Make sure you got those combat spells ready.
Yeah.
Expeditious retreat, so we can get the fuck out of Dodge.
All right.
Who run it? Who run it?
Yeah.
All right. You all just sort of sit at the statue and wait. It gets to be probably like 3 or 4 o'clock. And you see coming up this main road, you all kind of turn and kind of spot him and pointing him out. You guys see him just kind of walking up. He eventually kind of makes it to the statue, kind of looks up at it for a second, kind of looks over at you all. You all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, follow me. He walks around the statue and begins to move towards the steps into the actual seat of fire, this upper area.
Wait. Can we even go in there?
With him, I guess we can.
Oh shit. Well then.
They find out.
Okay. You all follow Akril. He kind of stops the guards, kind of give him a nod, very kind of like a deep, low bow, as they sort of kind of step aside, kind of stepping like one step to the left and right, just to make it clear that they're allowing entry. He doesn't really nod back, just kind of keeps on walking. You all kind of follow him. You kind of wait for the guards to put a hand out to stop you, but you're allowed after him. He takes you up. He takes you to this building here, very close to the steps up. You can see it is actually a restaurant. It is a very fine restaurant. A lot of like glass windows. It's pretty small. It looks like it doesn't house a lot of people. But as he kind of walks in, doesn't really speak to anybody. Doesn't like ask for a table or anything like that. He just walks like with purpose. Walks towards the very back into a very kind of secluded area, not like closed off, but far enough back where any talking would have to be very loud to be overheard. He sits down at this round table and kind of motions for you all to sit as well.
Oh, we got
You all take a seat.
Yep.
He kind of waits. A server kind of walks up. Hello. What would you all like to eat? We can get anything from across the city. Just name it.
Is there like a menu or?
Anything you'd like. We can either go and find, or we can prepare here.
Like, look at the others. Like, what is this place?
All right.
Is Acro just being like just waiting and watching, or
He's sitting out at the table too, but just looking. He's like looking at the server as he speaks.
All right. You got a pen and parchment? Cool. I need
course.
4 lobsters. Okay. I need mollusks. I need scallops. Don't cook them with butter. Cook them with oil. Cool. What I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need 3 steaks, medium. I swear, if I cut into that, and if it's rare, that's your ass. If it's medium rare, that's your ass. If it's well done, that's really your ass. All right. Cool. Here's what I want. I want a chocolate fountain. Okay, and some strawberries. Cool. Done.
Yes, sir.
You guys gonna eat anything? Anyone else gonna eat anything?
Are you having
Um,
the 3 steaks and 3
water?
lobsters?
Water
Oh
for me.
yeah, I'll have a water.
Water. Very well. Very well.
You know what? I'll have a steak as well.
How would you like that cooked?
Medium rare. Well, like just whatever he said.
I'll
Very
have
well.
a cheeseburger.
How would you like that cooked?
I don't know. Your choice. I don't know.
The worst thing to ever say to someone in the food
Yeah.
industry.
Whatever you
pick.
want to
No,
do.
you pick.
Have fun with
The
it.
worst.
Just have a good time with it.
What do you think? It's like, how about you? I don't know. Okay, he
Make
writes that down.
sure you ask for no pickles.
No pickles. No.
Okay.
Pilk.
That's actually the only thing we don't serve here.
Anything
That was
else
the only
you
thing
say?
you don't care about. Anything? Really? It's interesting.
Let me get some pilk, but make the ice cubes frozen Coke.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. He leaves. It takes probably like 10, 15 minutes. And like an army of people, of servers, like probably like 3 or 4 people walk back with trays in hand, glasses. Pretty much the entire table is taken up by Malik's order. As like everything is like set down, just plates after plates after plates. This large like platinum like fountain is set in the middle of the table, with a hedge of fruits and different things around it. The burger is placed in front of you, Fandor. The steak is placed in front of you, Cirrus. And very similarly, a steak with a side of potatoes and vegetables is placed in front of April.
Well, April, thanks so much for treating us out to dinner today. I'm gonna break a fucking lobster's arm. I really do appreciate it. I was really hungry. But,
Are we paid?
you know,
I hope we're not.
let's talk business. Right?
He kind of begins to cut into a steak.
We got some info. You got some info. We'll go back and forth. Fair trade?
By all means.
Cool, I'll start. Well, from that scene that we last saw your ass at, there was a survivor, and we talked to dude. That's the first bit of information I'll offer up, is that someone survived. So I'll ask you, has there been any other survivors in these attacks?
I've investigated, let's say about 30 attacks so far. There have been 3 survivors out of those 30. Every one of them shares the same similarities, that mind has been touched, addled, unable to answer questions, unfortunately, even through magical means.
Mm-hmm. You ever peer into those minds?
I've done what I can to look into the minds, yes.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of point to Rain. We kind of did that, and Funny thing, well, I'll let Magic Man explain it to you, and then you and I'll get back talking.
I have a spell that allows me to peer into memories. You may already have this from what it just sounded like, but in the off chance that you do not, I also am able to kind of pull that from them. It didn't last the 2 days it took you to travel here, but I can give you some based off of my own memory of the memory, so to speak. And I'll just create it in code thoughts and just.
He kind of sets the fork and knife down on the table, on the plate, and reaches out and grabs the strand, kind of takes it and almost kind of like rubs it in his hand, allowing the thought to kind of take hold. Kind of sits in silence for a few seconds as he kind of lets that replay in his head. Kind of picks up the fork and knife again. Yes. I found similar things. The brain almost can't bear with the retelling of the sight. It seems like viewing this thing is too much for the brain to handle.
Was it the initial perception that is being blocked, or is it the recollection?
I don't know of anything that can stop the perception of itself. I think the recollection, the retelling, reliving is too much.
What kind of creatures can
It's-
do something like
Powerful ones. I don't know if it is intentionally reaching out and scrubbing the minds of the people that survive, or if this is a natural phenomenon, a protection the body is placing upon itself in reaction.
I mean, Wolfgrove did say something about when he went to the scene, there was a primal fear that he had. If it has some kind of, like, if it can make people so scared that they forget what they saw. I don't know if the two are connected, but
that. He's not here right now because he has
But
diarrhea.
he's
For the first time, Icarol looks kind of like puzzled, like he learned something new.
Oh.
Has-
he's.
has
I
there
think
ever
he
been-
described it as like a territorial marking.
yeah.
That is interesting. Of the
It's-
3 survivors I've found, none have been Dragonborn,
That was
and
what
they
I was
have
gonna
not
ask.
shared that same feeling. This may be the extent of logic that they have a different reaction. That is concerning.
How long have you been chasing after these leads?
I've been looking into this for about 5 years now.
Oh, goodness.
Is it always an attack, or is it just people sometimes just go missing out of nowhere?
It's hard to say. A lone Dragonborn wandering the woods or the roads that gets picked off in the dead of night, I would never hear about.
How about a
Ones I
lone
have.
dragon born in the middle of the city?
That is something else.
Of those 3 survivors that you know about, have they ever regained moments of lucidity, or was it always their mind gone?
There was one that I got to very quickly after the attack. The other 2
Mm-hmm.
were weeks after, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I did find about a few days after his attack did regain some modicum of his regular self for brief moments, enough to yell out in panic, but that's really it.
The man that we spoke, and I can't remember AG, but it was like Shama. He said a name, or he said something like a title or something when he went nuts.
Right.
Like he came back and he was like, "It's coming!" But he said like a
Just
title.
in
It
the
starts with
sky.
an S. In the,
It
but
was
he
the
said
name-
a title. He was like,
It was the name of the Dragonborn that went
Yeah.
missing. He said it was
Uh-huh.
after the name of the Dragonborn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be like, AJ, it's after you, run.
Okay. So I misunderstood. Okay. Yeah, Skadar. Yep. There it is. Okay. Cool. Never mind. Okay.
I assume you got similar things from the other ones. It's in the sky. It's coming for us.
I had
Things like
heard
that.
some very peculiar things, actually. The person I talked to was actually a part of a bandit tribe. They had taken this small fortification in some hills in the Charles Dynasty. Some very small fort made of stone and wood. They mentioned how it had snuck in the dead of night. It had bypassed defenses, it had unlocked doors. It seemed to appear out of nowhere.
Hmm.
Have you ever tried to bait it out?
I have.
How did that go?
Not well. It seems too intelligent to be baited out, at least so far.
Have you ever made contact with one that went missing?
I have not.
We
It
have.
seems when they go missing, they stay that way.
We actually might have. I mean, I'm not
Explain.
sure if he got abducted, but they did say he hasn't been seen in a few weeks. His name's Rock, and he lives up in Rome. I
Runs at the
guess.
fighting pits.
Yeah.
Is very strong.
Everyone make an insight check.
Okay. 23.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's not trying to he doesn't have like a mask on. He's not trying to really hide his emotions. But you do pick up, I would say, Cirrus, Pandora. I would say you two pick up. There's recognition. He's like, oh, okay, that guy.
Yeah, but we sent to him and he sent back just saying he was busy. So it's kind of hard to tell if he was abducted or if he just really is cooped up somewhere. Unless you know.
He used to be quite a recluse, but since he gained control of the arena, he was very much in the public eye. It seems weird for him to retreat again.
It might be worth looking into, maybe.
It might. It could be that he's on the run. But I know a bit. I've heard the name. I've been to Rome. From what I can tell, he seems strong, able to hold out on his own. He may just be laying low.
Maybe.
If he was able to reach back out and simply said that he was busy, that doesn't strike me as someone who has been abducted.
I feel like
I
we
don't
should-
suppose you would know this, but are they being killed? Do we know that? The Dragonborn?
I've
The
yet to
others,
find
obviously.
a corpse of a dragonborn. I can't whether they're being taken and killed when they arrive at wherever they're going, I don't know. But they're not being killed at the attacks, they're being taken alive. It's pretty good.
I appreciate you sharing this information with us, and I hate to ask for more, but
That's why we're here, please.
it's not that we don't trust you. You have been quite forthright with the information, but you said last time that you were doing this because it's the right thing. Is that what I'm trying to get at? Do you have an investment? Honestly, it would make you much more trustworthy if you did have an investment in this that wasn't just you're trying to do this because it's the right thing, which is a noble thing, but we don't know you is what I'm trying to get at. And
I understand. While I did not lie, I am doing it because it is the right thing. There are many friends that I have that are on the list that are of Dragonborn descent. My old party that I used to adventure with. I haven't heard from them in some time. I fear that they either have already been taken or are going to be.
What a time for that music to jump in.
Wow,
check.
that was so serious.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, make it. Yeah,
I
make
want
it.
to see if he's being entirely truthful.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's actually really cool. Oh damn.
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 A 24. I mean, no, he seems truthful. Seems like he's really just genuinely concerned.
He's not omitting any
Hey, girl.
information, or like it doesn't. When I read his face, like does he feel like?
He's hard to read in general because he's a very stoic, he's a very powerful man, and so there's not that like, there's not those little like micro like twitches of like, I better say the right thing or they're gonna attack me. He's not really worried, so it's hard to tell if he's omitting anything. But at least what he has said is true.
I don't know if I should bring this up, but well, we have a friend who's not here right now. He can do some abilities that allow him to detect certain types of creatures within the vicinity. Well, when we were at the site, he detected a dragon somewhere close by. Does that sound familiar?
Sorry, I'm resetting it because that music was not
Yeah,
the
no,
vibe.
I get it.
Yeah.
No, actually, that I'm not saying your friend is wrong, but that does not track. Dragon kind of very scarce, if not extinct, here in the Cinder
It was
Empire.
within a mile.
It was within a mile, yeah. We couldn't track it down like exactly or know how many, but he did know that it was there, or they were there.
And this was how soon after your attack? After the attack, rather?
Well,
know
we
how
got there a few minutes
After
before
the
you
attack,
did,
it
so
was right before you showed up.
yeah, almost right before you showed up, actually.
And that could mean a few things. It could mean that I'm secretly a dragon. It could mean that there was a unrelated draconic creature in the area, or that our enemy is draconic.
I feel like it's the third one. Kind
Or are you saying it's not the first one?
I am saying that it is not the first one.
Oh, that's so much uncool. Okay, damn.
I do have to add because I genuinely don't know. Would you tell us if you were secretly in disguise?
I don't see why not. As far as I can tell, you're not the enemy. You don't hold any goals that I oppose, nor I you.
You've been around for a while. Do you know why there aren't many dragons around? This is something we as a party have noticed.
I do, though I don't think it's my secret to share.
of. So secret?
Okay.
It's not like his.
Can I make an insight check on this fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I want to, like, cause see, like, he's not obviously gonna be like, yeah, I'm a dragon, just cause we're like, are you a dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm definitely trying to suss that as well.
16.
Roll.
Okay.
Natural 20! Yes, bitch!
Nice.
Get his ass! Open the fuck up! Open the fuck up!
Nice. Okay. Mal, we'll start with Mal because you roll first. What are you trying to get out of this? If you're
Trying to see if this motherfucker. What is his purpose of being here?
with your insight, or what are you trying to like go up based
My
off of what
insight,
he
I'm trying to
said?
figure out, like, motherfucker, I get what you're saying, but why are you here? Because everything we've told you, it seems like you already fucking knew.
True.
There have been two things that you've said so far that you did not know.
Yeah.
You also asked him to come here and said that you could tell things
Yeah.
he didn't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is like, if we asked you to come here and we're telling you things you already know, why the fuck are you still talking to us? Why are you not like, bitch? Okay, cool. You said you had something and then you didn't buy it. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, from my
Well,
perspective,
that's
I'm like,
I mean
why are you
that's not the
still
case. That's not the case. You told him 2 things he didn't know already, and after 5 years, any one thing he didn't know is important.
here? Okay.
That's kind of the vibe you get. Where he's like, even like if you're dirt poor, $5, like that's a lot to you. So anything at this point is important.
Okay.
And also, you're the only people that you know of, at least, that know this other than him.
No.
Serious. What are you trying to get out of your insight?
So I'm trying to. What I'm trying to get is like
Dragon.
in
Yes. Check no.
in maybe more words than that. Like what I'm trying to get is like literally what I was saying. Like basically the idea of like when I'm saying, okay, you say that you're not a dragon, but also there's a reason why there isn't many dragons, probably because they're hunted. Would you share that info? Like, is he being truthful about like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't he share that? Like, that's like the fact that I made that connection. Does he seem like he's being truthful when he?
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of dodges what I said.
Yeah, I mean, what he said, like, I know why, like, I do, but it's not that's not my thing to share. That does seem genuine. It'd be like, let's say, like, Ryan, like, you got in trouble at work, and someone's like, hey, why did Ryan get fired? I'd be like, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's
the
this creature who's
Seems like a secret was entrusted to him on why they aren't here, and he's like, yeah, that's not my secret to share.
was there anything that I got from him when I said like, would you tell us if you were a dragon in disguise, you would still tell us you weren't a dragon in disguise? Was there anything I got from that interaction?
I mean, because insight is really like, he said this. Does his body and his words, does it match up? So I can only really go off of what he has said in response to what you said. He said,
Absolutely.
like, I don't see why not. You guys seem like allies in the moment. That seemed true.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
is not knowing what happened to the dragon. Is that going to help us or hurt us? Or
I don't. If it becomes something that would help, I will see what I can do to tell you. But as of right now, I don't think it will make a difference.
kind of back to square one.
But what I would like to put forward is, it seems you've been researching this for 5 years. It doesn't seem like you've gotten that much closer. I think, I don't want to speak for everyone, but we are willing to help you on this. We care about our friend, and he could be somebody that's on that list. So, if you're willing to work with us,
Talked to his daughter lately? Is his daughter a dragonborn? Because that could be concerning.
I mean, that's why he's worried about this. That's why we're investigating in the first place, I suppose. Like, we're worried about Wolfgrog. Wolfgrog's worried about his family. It would seem. That's at least what he said to him.
Like, maybe we should check up on them or something, you know?
Maybe. I don't know how we would. I don't even know where he's from. Maybe we could ask that at some point.
Side topic. So, yeah.
Yeah. But
I can confirm they are all dragonborn.
Okay.
Well,
but yeah, that's what I'm trying to put forward is maybe we could be allies in this. Maybe we could look into this together. Is that something you would be interested in? Maybe a change of tactic would help after these years?
I don't think it could hurt. Before we decide on that, you've told me a lot. And I do thank you for the things you've shared that I did not already know. That's far and few between nowadays. I would like to share some things with you that you may not know. This appears to be happening worldwide, even in the deserts of the expanding waste, and all the way up north in the Druidic Sanctuary. Dragonborn are disappearing at an alarming rate. Sometimes more than one a day, and not always in the same continent. So whatever is doing this is either not alone, or is extremely quick, or has access to magical teleportation. Furthermore, while it seems to be large in size, capable of toppling carts and throwing people into them and breaking their backs, it is sneaky enough, dexterous, lithe enough to infiltrate castles under guard and take out and assassinate individuals and carry them out. Those things could describe a dragon of significant strength to change its shape, but it could also refer to many other things. Unfortunately, I have not found any proof, any remnants, any pieces of anything that was not the ones being attacked at any of these sites. Not a scale, not a claw, not a hair or feather, nothing. So it either cleans up after itself, or it doesn't have anything to leave behind. The last piece of information I'll share with you, which that you may not know, is that it likes to concentrate on areas for a certain amount of time and then move on to another. The first year that I investigated this, it was mainly focused on the Trellis dynasty. It then moved on to the expanding waste for about 6 months, moved up north for about a year, moved on from Capet to the Druidic Sanctuary for about a year and a half after that. Now it seems that it is mainly focused on the Cinder Empire. Attacks do still happen elsewhere, but the majority of them now happen here. For how much longer, I do not know, but this is our best time frame.
For how long ago did they start being focused in the Empire?
About 9 months ago.
Okay.
And it seems to make its rounds. Once it's done focusing here, it will restart the loop, focusing on the dynasty.
If, if there's never survivors, there's never clues, how is this thing huntable other than picking up afterwards, Ben?
We will need to be there when it attacks, or
And that's
find
it.
out what it is and find its home and wait for it to return there. Those are the only two reasons, only two ways I can think of capturing it, or catching it in the act, rather.
There's a lot of Dragonborn to surveil all in the hopes of finding it.
Is there anything you've found about the victims? How it chooses who get, like, obviously Dragonborn, but is there anything in common? Is there anything? Did they meet somebody who looked like something the previous day? Did they?
It has attacked Dragonborns of high infamy, nobles and the like. I came across one attack where an individual was living out in the woods for the last 30 years, hadn't had contact with anyone for 3 decades, and was taken. It seems to sense them, almost. To smell them out.
So we just pick a Dragonborn and we wait and watch?
I mean, we
That
do
is
have.
what I would say if you did not have one in your group. And
Makes you think.
he hands you a bright blue stone. Kind of sets it on the table and slides it over to you. This will allow you to contact me without expending your resources once a day. I assume you're familiar.
I know what that is.
Should the gods decide that we are lucky or unlucky enough for your friend to become its target, and you find yourselves under attack, that may be our best opportunity.
You'll be able to arrive quick enough.
Now that I've met you face to face, yes, I can.
And what makes you think that this thing is going to come after Wolfgog?
He's a dragonborn. It's the only link that we have. There are thousands within even just a few cities near us. But we'll have to take every opportunity we can.
This may be just a theory out here, but if it's able to sense Dragonborn, I don't know, I feel like, and this is what I was concerned about, this is why I wanted to share a room with Wolfgrog. I'm concerned that him being there, maybe it makes him easier to sense, maybe it's, I don't know. He got some kind of feeling, and that concerns me. If this thing can sense Dragonborn, it being him specifically being close to it, or at a site where it is previously attacked, I think it might make him a target, which is why maybe this does make sense. We could also, because obviously we don't want to sit around and wait, we also probably don't want to be around in a city where there could be collateral damage. Should we maybe look into seeing if we can find rock? Or maybe, I mean, you've given us the stone, are you planning on continuing your search elsewhere? Is this something you would be interested in following up on, what's happened to rock, since I don't think you found a Dragonborn that's living, and maybe he is. Maybe he did come across it.
I will see what I can do to find Rock. He seems wealthy and capable enough to hide out if that is really what he intends to do. But I will see if I can use the resources of my call to find him. Something must have sparked him to go into hiding if that is what he is doing.
We've watched Rock fight. Seems like someone who is waiting for someone to be able to beat him. I don't take him as one who would hide.
If he is, as you say, he may be on the hunt instead of in hiding.
Now I think you're talking. Yeah.
Should we go follow up with Rock? Try to find him?
I mean,
Rock.
I don't.
You there, bud?
You're casting it right now.
I'm thinking about it.
Honestly, because that's the thing. That's why I'm saying maybe we should follow up on it, because I would prefer to not sit around and wait in the city. If this thing is going to come and attack,
If
We
we
don't-
need to be on the road, we
it's
might as
gonna
well
be
be on
bad.
the road to something productive.
It seems like the ones that are out on the road, at least from what you've described, April, maybe the ones on the road seem like they're brazen attacks, whereas the ones that are in the city, it needs to be stealthy. We don't want it to sneak past us. We want it to be big and brash and get in our face. We don't want to be in a city. So
Most
maybe
of the
the travel
attacks
would do
are
us
on the
good.
road as well, so you do increase your odds by some minuscule percentage by being out and about.
Maybe that's the plan then. We head to Rome, see if we can get a hold of Rock, try and find him anyway. Pick up a trail, maybe. It's at least a, if not a great direction, then at least a direction.
You all don't strike me as tight, but I would be remiss if I did not at least offer. I can set up a meeting with the king. If you think it would be productive to share or
No.
ask.
Is the king aware of what's happening?
As far as I know, no, he's not.
Why haven't you told them if you can set up these meetings? Is there a reason?
Or if you've been hunting it for 5 years.
King is not someone that you get a meeting with every time you feel like it. It's something that I can do, but it will cash in a lot of favors.
I feel like our plan wouldn't change, even in the event that we have a meeting with the king.
Very well.
Something I will say, if it won't be something that'll cash in your favors, maybe it's something you try to get in front of him. If he's not even aware that it's happening, then I don't know, this feels like a bit of a selfish ambition, but the idea of us doing this and succeeding, and he didn't even know it was a problem in the first place, doesn't give us much standing with him.
That is true. Yeah, maybe we should meet them.
Listen, I mean, let's call it for what it is. We're Wolfgrog specifically taking a huge risk out here. You know, we're letting Wolfgrog be live bait. Now, I think we all understand why, but also, you know, whether we have 30 people or whether we have 3 people with Wolfgrog, we're still running the same risk of him being his live bait. So I think, Sirius, you're absolutely right. Acro, maybe not blow all 30 of your favors, maybe just blow 3 of them and just get this in front of him. At least just let him know what the fuck is going on and it's being handled. And if that requires all 30 favors, then
I don't think it will. I think a meeting with an old Malachite adventurer one-on-one may not be quite the strain on my favors than an entire group meeting him for the first time.
I think, at least personally, if I'm gonna see royalty, I'd rather have done some shit before they see my face for the first time.
I think would maybe the best option for you all, because my history as it stands, my word and vouch for you all as fledgling adventurers does not go all the way. You will need some leg to stand on. If you can bring some new piece of the puzzle, if you can find some concrete evidence, anything that gets you a step forward for this problem, I believe that would be noteworthy. Enough to maybe even gain some aid from the royals.
Yeah,
Sounds a lot more achievable when you put it that way.
true. So, we go after Rock?
Like our most solid lead, and then if, while we travel, if something happens, at least we can defend Wolfgrog.
Yeah. When do we want to take off?
We can figure out the details together individually. No, disrespect Acro, but
Might need to
One
invest in some
second.
better armor before we go. Hmm.
Stop by the Adventurers Guild before you leave. I'll see if I can. I have a lot more favors with them. I'll see what they can do to help you all.
Okay.
Nice.
Sure.
That's good.
I'll continue to investigate on my own. You will all do the same. You have the means of reaching me should you find something, or, God forbid, come under attack by this.
In the event that we are under attack, how quickly can you arrive?
Moments.
Sounds good. Right. Are we missing anything else?
No, I don't think so.
He kind of stands up.
Also, what race is he visually?
He appears to be human, maybe ASMR. He has a weird, he has a darker skin, but it appears to be not. It looks almost like not flesh. Maybe like some weird material, like a stone, maybe. It's weird. So probably either human or ASMR. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
We did get told that he was like a celestial.
Ancient.
That's the old guy said. Oh, I assumed he was a.
He was an
an
old
angel
timer.
folk.
He was an
Yeah.
old timer when I was starting. Yeah. That's fun.
Nice to meet
Well.
you.
Please let me know if there's anything else you find.
Vice
He kind
versa.
of gives you guys all a nod and walks out. Kind of leaves you guys to finish the feast in front of Malik.
I'm gonna go follow after him.
Oh, he gets probably like 5 or 6 steps outside of the restaurant and kind of hears you coming behind him and turns around.
Cool. This Dragonborn shit on board. For 1 second. Fuck all that. You've been around for a while, yeah?
I have.
You in the Adventurers Guild for a while, yeah?
I have been.
Okay. I'm pulling out a piece of parchment and a quill. I need the names of the Ruined Moons adventuring party. I cannot find them anywhere, and I know you know.
I've heard about them. Met them a couple times.
Just need names and maybe locations, but a name I'll take.
Sure. Kind of reaches out for the quill and the paper. Writes a couple names down. Hands it back to you. Any particular reason?
No, I just need the names.
Turns around, keeps walking. Anything else you guys want to do? You guys eat the rest of your meal. You kind of wait to be handed a bill and never really are. Eventually, you guys just kind of walk out and have the rest of this afternoon. A couple more hours, maybe.
So when are we gonna take off to go find Rock?
Real quick. I'm gonna cast something. Hey, Rock, where the fuck are you at? I'm coming to help. We're kind of big cojones right now.
No.
That was so sudden and so prepared.
You wait probably like a minute. You get a response. I thought I told you I was busy. You can't handle what I'm doing. Stop contacting me.
I'm casting it again. Okay, I hear you, but fuck all that. We
Tell him I
can.
said hi.
Stop bitching. Let us help you. We can do it.
Pandora said
Where you
hi.
at?
Pandora says hi. Like fucking Pandora, like, tell us hi. Tell us hi. Hey, hi, Rock. You wait probably like 5 minutes, and you get a response.
One.
Beetle.
Beethoven?
Beetle.
Jeff Bezos? No.
What the fuck is
Beetle.
Oh, okay, cool.
Southeast.
Far away.
How far is Beetle in terms of traveling distance with our cart and wagon?
A long time.
Like how much time?
Like a long time. Let me do
Like
the
how much?
What the
calculations.
hell?
Like a
Can we
month.
get a fucking teleport, please?
I swear to Christ.
And also, what is the fastest?
Hey,
I guess we could.
buddy.
I guess we could cut.
Borath,
Fuck that.
I
I'm
know
not
we
asking
just
Borath for
had
nothing.
Pandora
Fuck that
like
guy.
harass you, but
Fuck that guy. Can we cut through Burial's cradle? And if so, how would
that even
that
be faster?
You would have
I
to
mean,
go
just
by.
based on distance alone.
You have to go by foot, which will make it be a lot longer.
Okay. Which is the faster route? Going east to Rome, passing Gravelfell, Gadsden, Beetle, or cutting through Burial's cradle, Gadsden, Beetle?
Probably the actual like fastest way is if you could go from like point A to point B, but on like using main roads, probably back to Rome, back down, and then down.
How much is it to charter an airship?
Yeah.
You
Next
have no
question.
idea, and probably
That's
a
what we're
lot.
finding out. That's what we're finding out.
Okay, kind of using your kind of entry into the Seat of Fire. You can make a persuasion check. It's gonna be high DC.
Can I help?
Come on!
Can I help?
What do you say to help? Because you
I
could
give- I
help
give-
or hurt.
I give.
Okay, never mind, relax. Pandora, stop. Stop.
Pandора's like, oh no!
Please. He said you could help or hurt.
Yes.
Not 19.
That's
Let's
pretty
go.
good. That's pretty good. Okay,
It's one less than the best I can roll.
it's true.
Boy crits on a 19. Boy crits on a 19.
I crit on 19, crit on 19.
With his swords.
Everyone in the Seat of Fire is Hexblade cursed.
Yep, everybody.
Everybody.
Okay. Let's see. So, the only only 3 cities with four. Sorry, at least in the Cinder Empire, the only 4 cities with airship ports are Latesh, Rhymedale, Frenta, and Gravelfell.
Gravelfell is closer.
It is closer.
Gravelfell is closer. How much is it from Latesh to Gravelfell? That also brings up a good point. I'm so
Plus
glad it's
wagon.
Let's
Or we just buy another one.
You
Just buy another wagon. I'm just starting dime a dozen. What, 100 gold, 200 gold?
Let's see. So from Latesh to Gravelfell,
6 people.
How much is it per person?
Let's see. I gotta get my fucking calculator at home.
Should have asked him for this favor.
There also,
We don't want to owe too many
I-
people for anything.
I will also remind that maybe it being a long time on the road isn't necessarily a bad thing for what we're trying to do,
not.
and we probably don't want to get attacked on an airship.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
But also,
So,
It's worth looking into. Like,
For an
honestly,
airship,
it sounds cool.
I don't know about
For airship travel, it is 5,000 gold pieces a day per person.
A day.
Day.
Oh, boy.
Shut up.
how many days is it?
Can we just
30.
time skip?
Bruh, 15k a
15,000?
piece.
Yeah, fuck that. We can get 15,000 killing things and taking this shit on the way there.
Yeah.
Hey Danny, unfortunately we can't time skip. We have to do it we have to do it second by second for the entire
Because
I
we
travel.
just
might
don't
get
want to do
attacked
a
on the
bunch
road.
of random
Yeah,
encounters.
Yeah,
That's
Get there.
Too bad.
well, I gotta.
we're all gonna be werewolves by the end of this road trip.
So it seems like
Let's
So,
go.
okay, so wait, confirming which is faster though, to go through the main roads past Gravafell, Gatson, Beetle.
On the main roads, it's gonna be faster.
What
Yeah.
time frame are we looking?
Not by
at in
much,
terms
but it
of
is gonna be faster.
time? What time frame are we looking at? Just so we have an idea. Assuming everything goes well and we just keep
Yeah.
traveling, moving at 8 hours a day, standard pace.
So because when you're going across the country, you're going across the
Yup.
continent almost.
Yup.
It's probably gonna be 3, 5, 7. I'd say 9.5 weeks.
10 weeks.
That's
Too bad.
ridiculous.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
That's 2.5
Not too
months.
2.5 months.
It's
Not too bad.
you're going on by
This is
cart.
how it is. This is
Yeah,
how it
across
is.
the
That's
continent.
how it is.
yeah.
Not too bad, gang. It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
I just don't
10
want
2 months.
2 months.
There's
They don't
civilization.
know.
There's civilization
There is
on the
there's
way.
Rome, there's Gravelfell, there's Gatson, there's Beetle.
I don't
We'll
really
stop
have
at
any
places.
business in any of those places, to be honest. But
None of
Who gives
us
a shit?
do though.
what's the
It's
thing?
true.
But each of them
You know what I mean?
probably
We
has
don't
an
need
adventurers
to.
guild.
Exactly. You know, so we could probably get shit just like if we leave Latesh, we could pick something up that's supposed to be turned in to Rome. At Rome, pick something up that's supposed to be turned in to Gravelfell. At Gravelfell, pick something up that's supposed to be turned in to Gatson, and so on and so forth until we get to Beetle. You know what I mean? It's a countrywide, it's a worldwide
I know,
organization.
I just want to be there.
Woohoo.
It's almost like the adventure is the journey, not the destination, gang.
It feels like grinding, and I'm like, I just want to go into.
I just want to be level 20 already.
No, it's
I
not
mean-
even a level thing. I just want to like go where the.
No,
I know what you
I
mean.
want
I know
to
what you mean.
time
I know what you
skip
mean.
everything that inconveniences me.
It can't all be story beats. Sometimes you just gotta,
Sometimes you just want to kill things, damn it! I want to go to war!
Hey,
I want a
maybe what-
lightsaber!
Hey, maybe we just want to RP around a campfire, alright?
I mean, I'm down for that.
The journey's fun. The journey will be fun, gang. It will be fun.
That's fun.
Cool.
I am going to invest in some better armor before we
I
potentially get ganked on the
Before
road, though.
I got something I want to go over, gang. Those letters that we got from Fuckface, was it look like the one in Oryx, the one in Graphel, was it crossed out like he already got there or he was getting there?
Yeah.
Because in
Mhm.
Gravelfell, there's a young woman who's a Dampier. And
Yep.
if we're just gonna pass by, yeah, motherfuckers,
We should
and
tell
we're
her
just
she's
gonna
gotta
pass
go
by,
there.
we should let her know that these dudes are coming for
Well,
her.
let's
or-
see if what kind. Let's see if she's just blending in and
regardless.
living, or if
Regardless,
it's a
even if we don't
predatory
let her
nature.
know, if we go there and we find out she's murked, we might still be able to find some information. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm just trying to determine did he already check that bitch off his list, or is it
Yeah.
was
I'll
Pandora
say-
the last one or the first one?
I will
If we-
say you could make an intelligence check for me because there's maybe something you
Can we
didn't
all,
realize. Yeah,
or
sure.
just?
Sure.
Oh,
Say you
I don't
need
have
like
any
I say you need
bonuses.
I say you need like a 15.
oh.
That's funny.
Bless.
Why is it not rolling?
Damn, just me, huh?
Pretty much.
Hey, it means I'm doing my job.
It's true.
Yeah.
True. Great. Either one of two things is the case here. Either he got all three letters and went and opened all three and looked at them. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you done?
Proceed. I kept clicking. I kept hitting roll and roll and roll.
I'm taking the 8. Fuck you.
What do you mean?
Serious.
I
Okay.
just wanted to join in.
Malik. Malik and Rain, since he rolled 18 times. Either one of two things is the case here. Either he got these three letters and went pop, pop, pop and opened them all, or he got a 3 and went pop, cool, do that one. Pop, cool, do that one. Pop, cool, do that one. So, and Pandora was the last person he got. So either Pandora was last and he went 1, 2, 3, or he got them all and went open them all. Cool. Also start with Pandora.
Yeah.
He was
Find whichever one is closest.
He was
Which,
headed
if
north.
if he came
If
from
he's
the
coming
north,
from
then
Rhymedale,
Latesh could have been the
Latesh is
first one.
first. Why would he be in Gravelfell? Why would he be in Oryx? Maybe Oryx, but
Why would he come from his base
From the-
down to the
you're
first
right, in
one
the
just to
west.
turn
Sure.
around and go back?
It's true.
absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay, so
I-
here's
and I
maybe a
don't think
little
You're
bit.
killing them though. That's the thing. I don't think he's murdering them. You don't have a cage for something that you kill. You just kill it. This motherfucker is transporting a cage across the country.
Either way,
You don't do that for
we
something
can-
that you try to kill. He was
either
trying
way
to
we
take
can
Pandora back.
investigate. Either way, we can
Is-
investigate and see if there's a missing person or if there is something that matches the description. I think that seeing how immaculate his tent on the road was, opening every note at once seems a little bit neurotic to me. It's a little out of character for me
Is it
for
though?
him
Because
to say, "I'm going
if
to
you
open
think about
everything."
But think about it, utilitarian. If your job is to get all of these letters, and it's like, all right, cool, which is the most? Because if you don't open it, for example, say he pops the first one open, he's in his base over here, and he's like, all right, cool, I gotta go to Oryx. He goes to Oryx. He pops the second one. Damn, I gotta go to Latesh. Cool. He pops the second one. Pops the third one after. Cool, I gotta go to Gravelfell. That's not really the best course of action. You know what I mean?
We will
So
never know until we
his-
go there and see if there's someone missing.
Yeah.
Here's a question, Mr. DM.
Mm-hmm.
You have a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
You have another piece of paper that's even just like you've had it on your person for a week longer than the other piece of paper. There's going to be more damage on the piece of paper you've had for a
It's in
week
an
than the one you've had
interdimensional
for
space.
It was.
Yeah.
And he
But
also,
was
from
it-
what you know about him, he's very like clean, neat, folded, like right and tight.
Right. So
So
they
is that
all
really
look
damage on any of them? Yeah.
approximately the same. Okay. Interesting.
Plus, they were also in an interdimensional space where they don't take
Either way,
damage
we're
from the
going
weather.
there. If we can find her, then
Yeah.
that knocks out another bird with one stone throughout this
'Cause-
journey. You know what I mean?
If we think about it,
Actually,
either he
I had
So
forgotten.
there's 3 letters there. Either he was going to leave where he was coming from, and they handed him 3 letters. He opened them, and then went, okay, this is the order that I need to plan to go to each one individually. Or, because they're 3 separate letters, while he was on the road, he received more letters as he was traveling. In which case, he's almost definitely done the other 2. I think Pandora was probably the last one. That
thing that I'm
tracks
just held
better
up
for me.
about. The thing that I'm just held up about is if he murdered the other 2, why did he keep Pandora alive?
Yeah.
If his job was to murder, and he found Pandora as a shifter, he wouldn't have bothered wrestling her and throwing her into a fucking cage. He would have just iced her. Right? If your job's to kill these things, why are you wrestling one and throwing it into a cage only for it to become a person so you can kill the person the next day? No, that doesn't make any sense to me. If he's murdering these things, then Pandora, we wouldn't have found Pandora. We'd found fucking the headless Asamar. And that's the thing that I'm not understanding. Is I don't think it's murder. I think it's transport. I think they're taking them back to wherever they're from.
I guess we'll find out when we get to Gravelfell.
Guess so.
Missing person or murdered person.
Yeah, Oryx was the one that had a lot more information. They said potion shop specifically,
Potion shop.
but the one in Gravelfell was just like a person.
Yeah, either way.
Which, yeah.
I'm good with people. We'll figure it out.
Before I forget about it, can I actually have the various writing pieces? I can keep those, and should the need arise, I can forge some fakes.
Alright. Well,
So I
let's
should-
stop by the Adventurers Guild. See if we can get a job on the way to Rome. Turn it in Rome and keep that puppy going.
All right.
I'm gonna stop by Boris and buy the cloak of protection if possible.
Yeah, you can do that.
How much is it?
3,000.
3,000? Say less.
I think I want to look at armor pieces as well before I go.
Okay.
I'll grab 2 greater healing potions. They're 150 each,
Potions. Let's not forget about our potions, guys.
Are they 150
Yeah.
each? Is that the?
So it's 50 for the. I think it's 50 for the base, like the 2d4, and then it's 150.
Yep.
And it's 500 for the next tier.
I'm getting a 150 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll buy
I'm
3
getting-
150s if possible.
Yep.
Cool.
I want to do ascending with my stone whenever there's a minute.
For sure. Where are you doing this, by the way? Just for my sake.
Just whenever I have a moment, like away from
Okay.
everyone.
Okay. You're doing that away from everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Okay.
I'm not like trying to be secretive about it. It's just like I don't feel like just talking randomly into the air. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll just be like, something weird happened. Got captured by someone for being a shifter. But I feel like there's more to it. Something about that hand symbol. I don't know. It's kind of all she does.
Okay. For sure.
Any
Yeah.
response?
No, unfortunately. Rain, you are going for some armor. Where are you going?
Armors. I actually can't pull up the city map.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
grayed out for me. Like I'm in this scene, but it's completely grayed out, so I have no idea. I can't see.
Oh,
anything.
let me assign you ownership of the party token in case you don't have that already. Or I should be able to just turn off vision, right? Yeah,
It might just
there's-
be a foundry thing. If you're seeing gray, you're not seeing like any, just like a light gray.
No, I see gray. I see the party tokens right here. I can
Let me
put pings
give
down,
the token.
but I
a
can't do
second.
anything
Hold on.
else. It's usually if I don't have sight, it's blacked out,
Yeah.
but it's grayed
Yeah.
It
out.
might just be a forge thing.
I
Maybe
can
it's not
see. I can
rendering
see
in
the
or-
Cinder Empire. I can see Cerealia. I can see. It's loading, but I couldn't. I can see Galaxy. Yeah, I think it's just Forge
Yeah.
being stupid.
Weird. Okay.
So, a prestigious armor shop. Yeah, I can't see Arbining.
Weird. Okay. If you have the issue next week, I'll just take the maps out and put them again and see if that fixes it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, you can stop by there. What are you looking for?
Medium armor variations. I have scale right
Mhm.
now. Magical, non-magical. That is better than scale.
Okay.
A shield if they look fancy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not really a shield guy, but I can use one.
Let's
Don't you
see.
forget it.
I got money to burn.
Let's see here. Just make an investigation check to see what you can find.
Boop, 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 boop. 23.
That's 23. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually on a higher than 20. You actually do find one person. Actually, funnily enough, the same individual that Xavier has been working with. This Luxodon individual, Janshai. He goes, "Oh well, yeah, I've been working on that stuff for your friend, but I actually just got this piece in the other day. This might suit your fancy." Kind of walks back, kind of like a kind of walks back to the back of the shop, takes out this large, like glimmering piece of armor, kind of sets it down. He goes, it's made from some sort of a snake creature. They used its scales, and he wanted me to make some armor with it. didn't end up actually purchasing the item once I presented it, so now it's for sale just to the general public. This is serpent scale armor. You apply your full dex modifier when doing armor class instead of 2.
All I got is a +2.
Then it'd be pretty much the same. Doesn't
Same thing.
impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
I don't think Rain gives a shit about his stealth.
That tracks.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. The thing is stalking people. This thing that we're looking to hunt is stalking people.
Only about not me. What else the man got?
He does have just general like +1 armor.
Let's see. What's the difference between in terms of price, +1 scale versus +1 breastplate? His breastplate's way more expensive. It's like
Yeah, +1 breastplate is going to be his 14 plus your dex.
yeah.
Plus
It's the same. It's the
one.
same, but without the stealth disadvantage.
Okay.
That's the only difference between scale and breastplate. Is the stealth disadvantage.
I would say the scale, because it has the stealth disadvantage, is going to be the +1 scale. I'll say that's 4,000. And then the breastplate is going to be 5.
Join the breastplate boys. Join us. Join us.
Y'all have
Join
+1s,
us.
don't you too?
Join us. Join us. Join
Yeah,
us.
man, I almost don't want to now.
You got
Just for the
Or you
hell
can keep
of it.
getting hit. You know, you can keep getting hit.
Does he have shields? Just out of curiosity.
He does have +1 shields.
Getting weird. I'll get a +1 breastplate.
Breastplate boys.
Okay, that's
Boys,
5,000.
boys.
Breastplate
Anything else?
+1. That is all I have, sir.
We're gonna probably stop by the Adventurers Guild. See
Okay.
what jobs they got.
Okay, you're just going to see what jobs they have.
Yeah,
Also,
particularly in Rome.
April wanted us to stop by there too.
He did.
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
did.
He did. He did.
While we're doing the shopping stuff, just for spell components, I'm after 100 gold pieces worth of incense.
Okay.
And here's the one I'm not sure about: a sunburst pendant. It's a material component that's only used to cast the spell Dawn. It says it's worth 100 gold pieces.
Oh, yeah, that's easily enough found at the church. Yeah.
Cool. Easy peasy. I'll jot those down. You know what's really annoying? For some reason, Dawn doesn't appear in my spell list, and there's no reason for it. It's a cleric spell,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't appear in my list. 4th level.
Is it always prepared? Is that why? Maybe?
No, it's not, which is surprising because
Do you
it was
have
added in
spells on?
Xanathar's. Yeah, I've got it on. It was added in Xanathar's,
Weird.
which is why it isn't a part of Light Cleric generally. But yeah, it's weird. It's fine. I'll figure it out at some point. But yeah.
Yeah.
Can I also buy 3 Revivify diamonds?
Yeah. Easily enough. Okay. Yeah, you guys, stop by. Let me see what contracts the Adventurers Guild has. Let's see. You guys are getting into the CR of dragons now, and I can't put that as a contract. So all the fucking monsters of the CR like dragon.
My own.
Your fault.
What is that XP to level 3 thingy?
It's your fault.
It is the consequences of my own actions.
Yeah, fucking kill it. And so I have fallen a folly unto my own doings. All the enemies have counterspell. But then they stop the second counterspell.
Okay, yeah. You find a contract to slay this weird, like animalistic fiend type creature. It is currently. I mean, yeah, basically. He do be a fiend. He is currently wandering around these sort of like offshoots, like the kind of side roads, kind of coming into Rome. Just sort of picking up travelers, things like that.
What's the reward?
Let's see. Yeah, because this could be a decent challenge. So the reward is 2,500 gold each.
Out the way, or is it? You just said it's like on the side of roads coming into Rome, so it
It's
should be
off of like
right?
side, kind of like backwood roads coming into Rome. Yeah.
Thoughts, gang? We take that one.
Big down.
Word.
All right. You guys kind of also mentioned that you were sent by April to kind of take up some stuff. There's a kind of like a puzzling look, and they kind of go and check, and they do bring out this large crate, this wooden crate. It looks like it was kind of left for you all. Inside, there are 4 potions of superior healing. And a spell scroll of sending.
Yep.
Spell scroll of sending. Interesting.
Interesting.
Just because I
Give this-
specifically said that I wouldn't learn it on a level up.
Give the standing stone to Wolfgrog if he ever gets alone.
It's a scroll.
But the standing stone that he gave us at dinner, that he
Gotcha.
gave Rain, give that to Wolfgrog. So if Wolfgrog ever gets caught, we're good. Rain, write that shit down in your book. I got it. Where fucking Theorist got it. We're good.
All right. So, you all, after covering Pandora, you all make your way back to the city of Latesh, finding out a few things, investigating this group known as the Hand of Purity, investigating more about lycanthropy, trying to find more information about some people from your past. Meet with April, find out some new information, trade some information that was not previously known, finding a potential new ally in this search, this hunt for whatever is picking off Wolfgrog's people. You decide your next best lead is Rock, the golden dragonborn that you met in the fighting pits of Rome, as it seems that he is also on this same hunt. You all make the long journey, take the first step in this almost 10-week trip to a new city. The eastern tip of the Cinder Empire, Betel. that is we're going to end our session, as we will pick up with 10 weeks of travel. The first bit of that, at least. Next session.
Yeah.
I will spend 75 gold to get the components to learn sending and learn it the night before we leave because it only takes 3 hours. It's an evocation spell. For some reason.
What?
It's an evocation spell.
Evocation.
Yeah, it is evocation.
Yeah.
Does
That's
that make
really
any
weird.
sense?
It
It's
makes
so
sense.
Cool.
It makes sense.
So it's half cost and it takes 3 hours.
Evocation is just that school of magic where like everything that doesn't fit into the other ones gets thrown in evocation. They're like, fuck it, let's throw it
I mean,
there.
healing magic is
It's that and like,
evocation as
like
well.
divination.
Literally,
Like divination is a really good one too.
Healing magic should
Yeah,
be
I would have said
necromancy.
divination
Yeah,
should have
all of
been.
healing
Yeah,
is
that's what I thought.
necromancy.
Then
All of healing should be necromancy, but mass cure wounds, healing word, all that is evocation.
Clerics should just be necromancers. They should just be masters of necromancy.
they should.
True.
They kind of are. They got Speak with Dead.
You guys will
It
probably.
also works out.
You guys are going to have a good chance of getting platinum rank with all these missions you're about to do.
We're in a good rank of getting killed on the road by.
That's the thing, like but it works out for most aspects. Like, there's no business that we have in each city, but okay, if we try get these adventures, these quests, that helps our rank, which is always good.